allowed to. Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ice and the ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Fell in love with an island girl. Yeah. I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ride and the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Man, I can't trust myself. I don't even need no help. Did it by myself, I don't need no help. Tryna stack money like books on the shelf.
Hundreds in the bag, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hot sun in the summer on the sand. Way she's working for it, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hot sun in the summer on the sand.
Did it by myself like a selfie. Nobody tried to help me. Came to the club with an island girl. I'ma take it to the crib and let me buy you pearls.
Did it by myself, no one helped me, yeah. Now these bitches wanna selfie. I like big gold chains, I like big gold rings. Let me take it to the crib and let me buy you things.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time will tell.
She likes the ride and the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Did it by myself like a selfie, yeah. Nobody tried to help me, yeah.
She likes the ice and the ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell. Big dog status, two-tone paddock. Okay. Stacks in the crib, I got a two-floor attic.
Got a two-floor attic, okay. Got your girl in the attic, but I'ma bring her right back, dude, don't panic, I'm savage. And nigga, if it's beef, we can manage.
I know a couple guys who walk around with automatics. I got big dog status, I ain't playing, I ain't average. I'ma leave you hitting static, I'ma leave you hitting static.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ice and the ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Fell in love with an island girl. Yeah. I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ride and the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Take note.
Tino, babe.
Yo, Tino, he'll get his dome pop. Satin blue on his whip, but he ain't no cop. Don't stop, spray up his motor till it smokes up. Cause what I bought for insurance, I have it wrote off, you joker. Suck on your mum and take note, cause the foreign ring up in his grill. Like grandma's stovetop, don't flop. Fuck up the game, like this was Roblox. Oh gunner, running this field, I'm for your walk up. Drum roll, load up a cannon and give her more shots. I put your face on a beam, now you're sword on. Treat you like an old sketchbook, you'll get drawn on. I lead your girl from the back, I'm that raw blood. Wait, who the fuck feels they could do me something? I'll roll up in your ends with a toolie bussin'. 32 ugly as shit, like Miss Rooney's husband. Somebody cut me the deal, I'm just too disgusting. Niggas think they next in line, but they ain't doing nothing. Mask on, metal in hand, Freddy Krueger's coming. Tools all up in your home, I'm here to fix the plumbing. House blown, toaster run, leak gas from your oven. Diol on your girlfriend's face, and she best get to sucking. Head game resemble my dad, cause it was good for nothing. Yeah, I'm still vegan, but I'm down for beef. Niggas think they slip with a dialect, but talk is cheap. Watch your mouth, little nigga, because I roll with heat. Top said there's no returns, and I see no receipt. I put your boy in the back, like he was groceries. Riding round with the burner boy, in case I find any extendo. Licking up shots, until it overheats. No mask, did it barefaced, just so they know it's me. Eyes closed, chest wide open, heart surgery. Usher said just let it burn, let's make it third degree. Niggas think everything's jokes, until you shoot his queen. Shot was funny as shit, it barely missed the beam. Wax on, then wax off, to leave the burner clean. Then open up the Uber app to flee the murder scene. Waving a stick will make them levitate. I raise a toast in the air, let's celebrate. See a couple holding a blade, like it's wedding day. And you can leave with a slash, just like wedding cake. Bitches on snap in the snacks. Oh no you ain't, know your place. Worked up flawless, you look like bellyache. Beat my dick all off in the face, and let it detonate. All facts, just ask your mum, she'll demonstrate. Damn right babes, I'm a jerk, just let it marinate. I gave it a beat like I was Penfold. And some retarded head, my tongue's mental. Babes, if you died then you died, cause you was meant to. Nigga, all I do is draw, I'm a pencil. Run up on you niggas like the rent stew. Dude, screwed, if I see food, you're on the menu. Your homies have to find the Dragon Balls to resurrect you. Fuck it, you niggas can all hate. I'm better than all of you niggas I don't rate. If your girl's fit, 4+4, she'll get 8. I'm a chiropractor back, just setting them all straight. Scorps, take note. Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Manchester United Liverpool podcast, Barbados edition, people, featuring Bayesian Reds TV, where we discuss all things Manchester United, all things Liverpool. Liverpool running out winners this weekend. I repeat, Liverpool win a game at Anfield, Ekitike double. Salah also back in the side. Salah not only back in the side, he weren't cursing out Slot after the game, and he got on the pitch and played well and got an assist, people. So we will be discussing that. Have Liverpool turned the corner, or is it just is it a false sense of security? Is it similar to the Villa and Real Madrid games? In regards to Manchester United, my idiot manager, or actually you lot's idiot manager, actually ain't my manager. You lot's idiot manager talking about Mainoo, talking about Amas, talking about Cheeto. Just a whole heap of waffle, a whole heap of nonsense. Why? I know why this manager trying to deflect away from just the piss poor performances Manchester United have been putting in. And we play against Bournemouth. But keep all your comments or your questions, Manchester United or Liverpool related. Big up to everyone who's just joined over from the redirect. The reason why I'm laughing, I can see Barnes shaking his head behind the scenes. That's why I'm So that's why hit the like button, share, subscribe. Let me bring in the OGs. Barnes is in the building. Pops is in the building. You man good, man. What's going on? What's happening? What's going on?
We good, brother. We good. We good.
We got.
We good. We good.
Put up the like, hit the share button, subscribe, all that good stuff, people. Subscribe to Bayesian Reds TV. The link's in the title as well. Make sure you do so. Bayesian Reds TV, links in the title, underneath in the description as well. They got Vikrin, Jonathan, I see you. Says, what's up, Flawless? This bozo just don't quit with pathetic comments regarding Mainoo. I hear you, Jonathan. Trust me, I hear you. I don't know. Yeah. Just like I said in the intro, just deflection tactics per usual. Take away from the piss poor performance he's talking about. Oh, Mainoo, Bruno, they're competing for the same place. So it's like he's never going to get game time then. Hence why he tried to leave in the summer. But the board blocked it. So, again, I don't know, man. Maybe Lex was right yesterday when he said that we give these like too much credit, ownership. And he's like, just because they're rich doesn't mean they're smart, because I don't understand it. But, hey, we move. Well, over to you, man. We'll get to Manchester United. Barnes, man, running out 2-0 winners. Brighton, Ekitike double. Thoughts? Happy with the performance? Or still more of the same?
Before we get into it, subscribe to Bayesian Reds. We 7 away from 5,300. Get us there.
7 away. Yo, go subscribe, people. I should hit that.
All right.
Big up Flawless on 16K. Don't forget that.
Yeah, big up the Flawless.
Since we're talking subs.
Listen.
He ain't good, but he deserve it.
Much deserved, my brother. I leaning in just like you. Instead of leaning back, I leaning in. Much deserved. Hard work pays off. For those who deserve it. 16K, big up. On to 20K for you.
Facts.
No, let me get in this game.
Cool.
Decent game overall. I am been on Slot's neck for the last while. Give credit when credit's due. The only thing about the starting lineup I would have changed is McAllister not being on. I don't think he should be starting because he's completely out of form. Legs is not there. And he was the worst player on the pitch for Liverpool the entire game. And he played the whole game. He didn't even get sub off. I was a little confused with not having Isak and Ekitike starting, but however, Isak was carrying a bit of a knock, so I'll give that a blight. Curtis Jones playing in the midfield, superb. Ball intention was really, really, really good. Control the midfield. Wirtz was on the left. Controlling the left. Wirtz was in his pocket. I see sit down a few players with some dazzling dribbles, was getting in the half space. The players was working the ball really well. You still had the slow molassin passing, holding the ball possession, which blows my mind and it confused the hell out of me. But I can leave that alone. Defense, Konate, Virgil looked really, really good. Joe Gomez was having a really, really, really good game until, unfortunately, he got injured. And every time it sees that Joe starts to get in some bit of form, some foolishness has happened to him every single time. And it's just knocked him back down, which is real shameful because Gomez is a good player. Injuries has just hampered his career, and that's real unfortunate. He had the assist on the first goal to Ekitike. Good close up from the pressure, headed in Ekitike into the box. Good control, half volley, top bins, right in the middle over the keeper head. Couldn't react in time. Great goal in parts of Liverpool. Defense looked really good. The substitutions, though, confused the hell out of me. Potts was going crazy because he did the foolishness again. He got right back on the bench. I put Szoboszlai right back. Szoboszlai seemed to have twisted his ankle or something. Don't know if he's going to miss any games. Hopefully not. As I said, took Wirtz off, which blew my mind, had me annoyed because he brought on Isak. So you're trying to shore up the game, but you bring on Isak for what? You took out the man that's actually facilitating and giving the service to your striker, so you just want your striker to run around. Confuse the heck out of me. Brought in Robbo to play left wing, so you had two left backs playing on the left side. I was a little confused at first, but studying it then after, okay, you wanted some surability on that left side from a defensive standpoint to shore up the game and to win the game. We got the second goal, which is good. We could have had 2 or 3 more, to be honest with you, if we put away our chances or hit the passes that we should have hit. Ekitike could have easily had 3 or 4 goals and 2 assists on top of that. Salah had a brilliant goal to score. Beautiful cross from Chiesa, who did not look to want to shoot that ball at all. He was always looking for the pass to Salah. He take it off the shin over the bars. That should have been a goal. We could have comfortably win this game instead of 2-0, but clean sheet, AB won. Brilliant save in the first half from a beautiful through ball. Credit to Brighton. Player with one-on-one at Ali. Ali went big, stopped the shot. Brilliant save on the Ali part. Good game, 2-0, clean sheet. I ain't got no qualms about it. There's some things I can nitpick about it, to be honest, Flawless, but I ain't going to do that. We got 3 points. We move up. Let me just continue to run. We got Spurs this weekend coming, so let me just get ready and head to Anfield South and Tottenham Stadium and deal with them.
Anfield South.
Yeah.
I like that. I thought it was Wembley. I thought Wembley, yeah, you used to call it Wembley, right? That was Anfield South.
That's Anfield South too. Yeah. All them pitches down there is Anfield South.
I just rule in London, fast. I hear it. What
Yeah,
you saying,
yeah.
Pops?
Big up, man. 2-0 is my favorite score line, so
yeah.
I can't complain much, I guess, if you want to say it like that, but still, I would say have a little what was the word I used again? No?
Critique?
No. Criticism, man. Constructive criticism. Yeah, that's
Okay.
the word. That's the word.
Okay.
Because people say, man, you sound negative after you win the game, and you're saying, no, you're just looking at some things. The Szoboszlai move is still saying that confusing me. Some boy tell me that the man is logical, so don't try to make it logical. So maybe that's the problem. Much like Amorim, I guess, for you, maybe you expect certain things and you see saying that's happening, you say to yourself, all right, yeah, clearly y'all getting paid to do this, so you know better than me, so do your thing, but still got some issues, and I can't help but looking backwards at the Leeds and Sunderland draw, saying, all right, that's 4 points that we left on the table. 4 points added to our current score takes us 6 points off of Arsenal. And then, of course, I'd be more on the fact that we get beat by Forest and United. And then you're saying to yourself, all right, you know what? Easy like that. You're right next to Arsenal, having had a rubbish season, as people will still say, because beating Sunderland, beating Leeds is just one goal away from the result that we had. 5 unbeaten. Like I tell you, I'm still looking at them as 2 losses. So for me, it's 3 and 5, not 5 unbeaten. Sorry, I just can't look at Sunderland Leeds and be anyway positive about them results. I can't. That was points to me that was guaranteed. And all of a sudden, whether you like it or not, whether you like him or not, as I say, 6 points off of Arsenal. Having watched the Wolves' performance, you're saying to yourself, you know already that Arsenal ain't running away with it, say. And City changing gears as well. Villa up in there, to be right there in the mix, as you just said it. Vida says that he just wants City to be there or thereabouts. Same for us. 10 points off is a big ask. I mean, it's still got a lot of games to play, and as far as I'm concerned, I don't think the race start. People had the race done after 5 games because Liverpool win the title after 5 games.
Yeah, because you win the 5 games, not playing well.
Yeah. 5 games in a row, all of a sudden, it's the season done, wrap it up, and I say, all right, cool. If that's what you want, shut it down, let me go home. I ain't arguing, but that's not how it's worked. Then Arsenal went top, and all of a sudden it was, they can do the double, they can win the Champions League. And I said to myself, all right, wait a minute, we confused or what? Y'all forgetting the 4 favorites? The 4 favorites. That's what Vader said. The 4 favorites, y'all forget them? The man that win 4 in a row, y'all forget that team, right? All right. Yeah, I know. The best manager ever, y'all forget. Yeah, okay, no problem. No problem. I mean, you and I had this conversation from the jump. So you laughing because we had this conversation and this idea that I hear saying, well, forget the other team. No problem. 2 or 3 the defense didn't look the same. All of a sudden the defense didn't look the same. Well, tell me no. Huh? No point talking about the defense no more. The cyborg update. Cyborg fully update, Android settings up to 3.0. Is this 2.0? There's 3.0 no. So yeah, man. That's a disappointment for me still, in that you watch us lose 9-12 just because the man was obstinate. And then you watch how, you change this and you change that and you tweak this and you tweak that. All of a sudden is, for some people, 5 unbeaten. I'm saying this is the problem. You can't win. At the end of the season, he cannot win unless he wins, He got to win the title or the Champions League to win. It isn't like, credit to Liverpool, to turn it around. No, I don't want to hear that, because you lost 9 of 12 when you could have made adjustments. You're still doing foolishness because Joey G hurt and Dom possibly hurt, because you refuse to play the right back at right back. Like you had sitting on the bench. Everybody seemed to be in love with the new 4-4-2 diamond, whatever. And they say, all right, cool. We only got 2 strikers. And we only got 5 midfielders. So when you put all of them on the pitch and something happened, when you look on the bench, we didn't have a midfielder on the bench. The midfielder that they were saying on behind the bench, we did not have a midfielder on the bench. So I already knew this man gonna do something stupid. Yeah, when he can make a substitution up front, I knew. I said, when Joey G pulled up, we all said the same thing. Yeah, boy, Dom going right back. The right back on the bench, but we say Dom going right back. And then you said it's up, well, it's Salah can come on. Now, whether that was the right choice or not, I don't know. But for me, put the right back at right back. Otherwise, don't name him on the bench. If you name him on the bench, he should be good enough to get a run out.
No,
you can still see though that the team, we are still a team that lacks confidence. Still going through a patch. You can still see it. You can still see the moments where that sort of panic to set in, and you could feel it in the crowd and that sort of thing. And until we get past that, the idea that we turn the corner or wherever you want to be back, forget all that. One game at a time, just keep plotting. No, it's serious. Until I could, and this is me. I'm looking for it. When it happens, I can tell you. Today I saw it. I ain't see it yet. It's still there.
Yeah.
The panic is still there. That need for extra conversation and discussion. You could see them pointing and talking a lot. Robbo did a good job against Inter Milan, keeping everything sort of together. Yeah, they had 1 or 2 mistakes. You could see him sort of, don't worry about that. Focus on the next thing. Don't focus on the next one. And that's what we needed. Because Kanata will make a mistake, and that's it. Everybody head gone. Fans, everything. Verge going mad, and you say this, that's just a mistake. Let me roll on to the next play. Forget that happened because you didn't concede or whatever, and move forward. So you credit the man for that. Big up, better.
Big up,
GLE in the building.
The GLE in the building.
You gotta give, in the building, man.
Kirkes.
I guess you gotta give the coach a little bit of credit for the win.
Pops, you gotta bring up Kirkes.
Arguably. Man of the match.
Yeah, arguably. For me. That was my man of the match.
For me, it was his coming of age. That's his. You put on a red shirt for the first time today. Today was your day. Don't let it down now. Keep it there. Just keep it right there. That's all they need from you. That same effort. You run yourself till you get cramps, and give me that every game, and we ain't got the problems. and keep overlapping. Yes, the men still ignore you, and I don't know what you do, but just keep doing your thing. Someday somebody can give you a pass.
That's what
Because
pass it to.
Ekitike did the same thing. Ekitike turned on him twice where he could. To me, Ekitike should have had back-to-back hat tricks.
Yeah,
back-to-back.
agreed.
Yes, he's done 2 for 2. Good, well done, very good. But if you ask him how you played or whatever, he can tell you, yeah, I could have done better. Because Kirk's on the overlap is a simple 1-2, and I think he bags. In my mind.
Oh, that's
But
definitely
for some reason. They keep just damn my man run and just not give me a blind. I don't know what he do in his dressing room, but the man just run and the man said, "Now we ain't passing to you. Just keep running, run up and run back, run up and run back."
Just not having it. They're just not having it whatsoever. Speaking of that, obviously Salah was back as well. Both of you, obviously. Thoughts on Salah's performance? Obviously, him getting off the bench, Anfield crowd singing his name. Where are you at with that?
For me, maybe more need to take a look back and says, hey, maybe I do need a couple games off because his legs look fresh in this game. He on it. He was tracking back. He wasn't being selfish. He gave some good passes in dangerous situations. He got the assist from the corner to Ekitike. Mo was on it, and he was on it on both sides of the pitch, and he was playing within the team construct. He wasn't being overzealous or trying to do too much on his own or everything on his own. He was working within the frameworks of the team. And you see when he was having his head up, although he was going towards the defensive player attacking the goal, he was looking up to see if he could pass it first before he made a decision if to shoot. Before Mo would have been like, tunnel vision, I can shoot this ball early in games prior. So that was good to see. Now you're off to AFCON. We don't have him for the next month or so. It depends on how long Egypt in the competition or if they win it all. But yeah, hopefully back in January with the team, and then we can continue to kick on. But now we got to see what we can do. Well, he's gone. But no, Chiesa there's no excuse that Chiesa can't be starting a game here or there or again 2 games. No, because we short up front. And it's a lot better not be doing no makeshift nonsense and putting players in positions that shouldn't be there. And then we go back to doing a whole bunch of foolishness. I think Chiesa has proven to himself or proven to Mr. Lott that he should be on the pitch. Because I can be honest with you, Flawless, as soon as he came in the pitch, your mind, every time he get the ball and he was attacking, the first thing he'd do is head up to see if he could hit a pass. I know you was probably watching the game. Chiesa's head was up and he was licking passes into dangerous situations.
Always positive.
He needs to get his run this time, but I like what Salah did after all the turmoil that happened this week. Maybe the 2 men had their conversation. He had a conversation with the board. I don't know. It's good that we don't know. Let us stay indoors. Let them fix that stuff up indoors and not have things aired out. I know reporters after the game went to Salah for an interview. He's like 2 weeks in a row. He's like, nah, that ain't happening. I ain't getting them Nassar interviews this week. So
Salah, no interviews this week. I would have asked him as well if he was walking by me. Like, Salah part 2. What's going on?
Yeah, no, I know. You would have been all up in the camera like this. Look,
I would have just asked him, like, Salah part 2, what's your thoughts? That's all. Just asked him. Last game before AFCON. Everyone wants to know. I interest. Let's see what's going on. I'm surprised. I'm guessing a journalist did that, but we'll see. What are you saying about it, Pops, in regards to Salah's performance in particular?
I can be honest with you. I think too much was made of it just because of all of the stuff before. If the interview and all that didn't happen and Salah came on and played what he did, it would have just been all right. Yeah, Salah. Not the best, not the worst. All right. Should have scored. Probably should have had 1 or 2 assists, maybe more, because he had one from the corner. He should have played in Robbo or VVD. He had McAllister on the top pass. He had one for himself that he messed up.
Do you man think it was his best performance this season?
No.
Nah.
That's not interesting.
Nah.
To me, that's a stretch. That's the idea that you're reaching now, in my opinion, and it's more of the I got to promote Salah now because he getting dragged down and people pulling it. Nah, not too far. It was all right. For Mo Salah dying the performance to write home about, if we're being honest, not this season Salah, this is Mohamed Salah. Overall, you list his performances. You're not listing his Brighton performance anywhere on the board for Salah, if we're being honest.
Yeah,
it's just that we're looking at this season and saying, oh, yeah, he had a bad season, he get dropping out, all this sort of blah, 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 blah. But for him, you think that he came home and saying, yeah, boy, he really had a big, he must. Well, it was all right, yeah. Should have met that pass. So he really should have met that pass the Verge. That would have been a sweet, and Verge scoring front, huh? Verge make a big long run. And you let off Verge off the outside, the left boot. You know how that would look? You jump into the captain's arms after all that turmoil. Look at it, huh? They said that me and you on the green. Look, they said that me and you on green. You know, that's a moment, that's a big moment right there. Jump up on the man back and all of that. Look at this. Let the two of the old veterans in the business.
Yeah, you can imagine the picture.
That would have been a moment, right? But it didn't happen. So I think it's for the people who say, yeah, it was really good. And just relax. I know what you're doing. Some people upset you last week because they said some things about Salah you didn't like. So now you're swinging the pendulum the other way, which is how we got to be for some reason. You got to be hyperbolic. You can. But you know me, easy old man. So I just see in the middle. I ain't got time with all of that. Next to my blood pressure going up and I want medication to take. So I good.
Like
let keep it level.
Yeah, you know you can be like crap, man. You know you can be like crap.
Let it keep it level.
Or like Uncle Albert. Flawless. I ain't know if you catch. I don't know if you catch any of these Friday Night Live.
Nah, Mystical was on. What happened?
Bruv, the very beginning of the show, fireworks went off with Uncle Albert.
We can send you a link.
I can send you a link. Bro, one man crash out and exit the stream. Instant.
Yeah.
Instant.
Why did he crash out? What was it over? What happened?
Mohamed Salah.
Oh, okay.
Of course. Come on.
It was must watch YouTube for sure. 100%.
Yeah, Bay was a you lot. Make sure you subscribe to Beige Reds TV. I'm gonna therefore have to check that out 100%. And yeah, I said sarcasm once that Mo Salah. Of course. Why do you not want drama in the rivals camp? Of course. You want that.
Yep.
Who doesn't? Like without doubt. That Salah interview was great. It was fantastic. And it helps content create because it gives us something else to talk about. Conversations was great. They saying Uncle Albert was telling the truth. Was he telling the truth?
He was telling the truth. 100%.
I thought Bayer was gassing the thing, but clearly not.
No, he was telling the truth. He was being honest. The other guy was just way pro Mo Salah, like could do no wrong type of thing.
Well, that's definitely fair. Speaking of obviously Van Dijk making a run that Pops mentioned, this is him on Salah. We all hope that he's coming back and being important for us the rest of the season. But on the other side of it, we all know football and we have no idea what's going to happen. I hope he stays because he's one of my leaders. He's very important and still, as you see, with another assist, important for the football club today. What else did he say? Yeah, this is Onslaught speaking about us the game as well. Very pleased. You can say what it means for the players. If you have to play 4 games in 10 days at the intensity levels of the Premier League and the Champions League, it was a great game to watch. You can see the problems we had during the game. Slot asked if he would like Mohamed Salah to come back after AFCON. He said yes. All right, so there's been some bending of some form of fences there. Goes on to say, if you AFCON, Arne Slot, if he wants that performance today from Salah after AFCON, yeah, he is a Liverpool player at the moment. He's there. I like to use him when we need him. Today we didn't start as he did a few times today when he came in. He had a performance like you'd want him to give. He was a threat, and that's important. So it seems there's been some mending of fences here. This is him on if Salah's played his last game. I think he wasn't the only player who walked around the pitch thanking the fans. Mo will go to AFCON. Hope he does very well. We have to play there without him. And Slot and Mo Salah. I think the reason he wasn't in Milan was because of the interview. And then the question is, and everyone has an opinion on that, should he be once, twice, 4 times, 4 months, 12 years? Every manager makes a decision on that. I spoke to him yesterday when I made my first sub. He performed like how everybody would like him to perform. First, it's Prem. Is that it? There's even more even talking. Yeah, if Arne Slot and if Mo Salah has indicated to him that he wants to stay, that's it. I think you already know the answer to that. What has been said between the two of us is in the conversation stage between us, and I think what you see is what you get to know, and that he's in the squad and was my first substitution. And of all the other things that he's been said in the conversation, I never speak about when I speak to Virgil or Mo or any other player. I never tell you guys what we talk about. So it seems there's been some form of conversation.
Yeah, it looks like they had a talk, and it should stay in house.
True.
Although I said it, and Flawless, we talked about it before as well. As much as I understood where Salah was coming from, he shouldn't have did what he did. Shouldn't have been gone public. It should have been said indoors, in house, kept within the club. He shouldn't have gone to reporters with how he was feeling. Although I understand what he was saying and where he was coming from, I still don't like what he did, because now you're trying to make it about you, and it's always about Liverpool first. But hey, it's good conversation, and amending fences is important. And he's not the only player that's ever fallen out with a coach before. It's happened many times in football. Many times over the years, big players have fallen out with the coach, and they've had their conversations, and they came back and they move on. That's what being adults are. We left school a long time ago, Flawless. Long time.
Yeah, facts. We did. Like you said, falling out with coaches is nothing new. What are you saying about that, Pops? Happy to hear that. Because it seems now, because Salah had said the relationship had broken down, now there's conversation. Says he wants him to stay. He's wished him well for AFCON. He'll be back. There's talks of people were saying Salah might leave in January.
I over it, Flawless. I tell you this already, mate. Too over this here. I honestly had an issue with a lot of what he said, but then there were some things that he said. I said to myself, I can't live with. I can't abide with. When you telling me that you deserve this or you don't got to do this, and I ain't got to play. You must play me. That's right. Like, come on, man. No, there's no one in any sport that must play. Yes, we understand you're the superstar, and yes, for the most part, you must play. But that doesn't mean it's a guarantee. You got to put in the effort like everybody else. The best of the best is the ones who leave training last. That's what I say. All of the greats, whoever you want to call, Muhammad Ali, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, whoever it is, Bex was best at free kicks because you know what? He spent an hour doing it afterwards. You like that, that, you train hard. You's first man in the gym, one slice of bread, don't eat this, don't drink that. Look at the abs. You know that already. So I had certain things that you could have said, and it could have been cool because people wanted to hear you speak. You keep getting called out. Carragher, man, Salah got to speak. All right, well, speak then. We've been shit, rough season, this, that. Me not feeling well, maybe saying on Jota, whatever. But you can't tell a man what to say, because if you're feeling hot, you know what's happened sometimes. You tell this get away from you, and then you start saying, I didn't really mean for all that to come out. And that's the problem, right? That's why you shouldn't speak when you're hot. So, no.
You don't speak when you're angry. Yeah.
Yeah, so... But you like the fire, now you gotta face it. So now you tell me that you don't got no relationship with the coach, then tomorrow you gotta go and talk to the man. Or whatever day is, at some point, you gotta talk to him. You want 400K a week. As much as people thought, he gone and he left and he this and that. Yeah, okay. 400K a week says what? You think he gone? You were selling for 4 years. I got men who were selling for 4 years now. Yes, Saudi Arabia 150. Yes, Saudi Arabia 125. Yes, Saudi Arabia 100 million. 4 years? 4 years people are selling this man. I say he ever tell you he won't go to Saudi Arabia? He ever said once he won't go there? No. So why are you selling it then?
Crab for
the
80.
assumption is no, but here's the assumption again. We going, you got Saudi, but for me, I said, well, if he's 90 and go to Saudi, he can still make money. No matter what he got, whenever you're ready, the money there for you. 35, 40, whatever it is, you can go there, they will pay you. We know that. Whether you go on a free or you get sold, that's the. But who says he wants to though? Never once have I heard him say, yeah, at the end of my career here, I go in there. What I've heard him say is, I want to end my career here.
Yep.
That's what I've heard.
Yep.
And on 400 grand a week, there are many teams that saying, come here, man, I can pay you wages. Especially in January. Yeah, really? Come on, man. So sometimes people just say things, I guess, for shock value or whatever. Okay, it's a safe slot job. Really, guys? You really, really think that Chiesa running back and Alisson stopping that goal and scoring, the two of them combined, save the job? Yeah? Okay, then. If you think so, you think the draw was better than a loss? Because for me, it's a loss. You think that draw was better than a loss? Not really. Not really. So if that margin was so fine, he would have been fired already then. And the man come out and said, no, we backing him, man. Now, whether that was because of what Salah did or not, I don't know. In my opinion, I don't think they have the guy that they want available to the summer. That's just my opinion. Humble opinion. Do I sack the man and get interim? Big up, Crab.
Every time, Crab, big
Big
up.
up,
Can I
Crab.
find an interim?
Ears must be burning.
The man I want ain't available until summer. So all of this don't make sense. But we gotta talk about things. So I guess we have to have a
because it's
conversation.
part of the conversation in regards to it, because you're saying so.
Yeah, I guess
Do you have a manager in mind you think they want?
Me.
Yeah. Because you said there about that you don't think the manager's available to the summer. Is there someone in mind you think they have?
Here's what I will say, right? Pep said he might be leaving or he's getting ready to wind down, it sounds like.
Yeah. Pep needs to
If you look at the Premiership, right?
Go on.
If you look at the Premiership, Arteta is the top manager right now because he's top of the three. Yeah. And Unai Emery is up there. Pep Guardiola, that's them three. If you're a manager from the outside and you're looking in and saying, well, if Pep leaves, and I get to these men here with Isak, Wirtz, that sounds like a bad project, So whoever that high-profile man is, whether it's Enrique, Nagelsmann, whoever, I'm just saying, with the best manager ever for some people about to leave, and you're looking at teams, because everybody said we got the best team in the Premiership at some point. Then it was now is the worst and Arsenal's the best. So if you're looking at that from the outside, whoever you are, you might be saying, that's a project for me to go to. So that's who these men should be talking to. No, whether it's let's just say it's Luis Enrique. Let's say he's the man because PSG seems to be the hot team and everything around them seems to be perfect. So that's where we go. Let's go there. And somebody said, well, who say you can come? I don't know how long you got left on the contract, but just like a player, he's going to say, well, you got a year left. All right, well, I could pay the men the 20 million or whatever to get you out. You interested in coming and being the king of the Premiership for whatever period of time? And maybe that sounds good. Maybe not. But for me, I don't see it as a Iraola or a Glasner sort of situation.
He came 2027, by the way. That's when his contract runs out.
He got one more year, right? So he got yeah. So you got to buy out his year in 26 if you want to come. If that's the idea. But for me, I think summer gives you a better opportunity to say, well, all right, there are probably going to be 4 people that are available that aren't right now. Versus, let me get this interim guy. And who's the interim guy then? Who's interim? Oh, let me get Klopp. Yeah, man, Klopp on vacation. Let the man leave. Let the man live. Steven Gerrard. Let me get Gerrard. He motivated the men and all that. Yeah, cool. Yeah,
because ain't problem.
So
go on.
Let's get Steven Gerrard, right? And we happen to win the Champions League or win something. You know what can happen? He bang the table bangers just like Rio Ferdinand and me out. Yeah, boy, sign the contract. And I said, you already know. See how you're laughing? You are laughing at me.
Because that's what
I don't want. I don't want that. I don't want that laughter. That's exactly it. I don't want that laughter. Because I know it felt like being on the other side. Right? You remember this, right?
Yeah. Now it's slot. Yeah. I know what it's like. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, then. All right.
Yeah. He's spot on still. I can't even lie. No, this is facts. It's actual factual. It's going to be interesting to see what indeed they do. Does Slot turn it around? Because Andy's saying they have a feeling Slot turns around. Where you at, Barnes? But both of you. Like, does he turn this around? What is turning this round like to you lot? What does that mean?
Man.
That's the question for Andy then. Let's ask Andy. You answer, Barnes. But Andy, tell me what turning around means for you. Barnes, go ahead. Sorry.
I don't have any confidence in this head coach. Flawless. That's the truth. I seen enough know that he real stubborn in his ways, and a lot of players just not performing, and that clearly is as a result from his system, not because of the players. Because I can be honest with you, if it was a one player that drop off a cliff, I could get it. But you're talking about multiple players that had phenomenal years last year, just look like a shell of themselves this year. And the system's completely changed from what it was last season. That is a direct result of the system because Virgil didn't fall off a cliff because Virgil fall off a cliff. And I don't want to hear the game older. He's still a center back. He's still one of the best center backs in the world. Cannot fall off a cliff compared to where he was last season. But there's also a structural change in the system from the head coach that is leaving the defense a lot more vulnerable than they were last season. And that's a big issue. So he hasn't proven to me that he's willing to change his ways. I just gotta wait and see. But I can go back the club and hope that we win. I always say I want Liverpool to win a game. I'd never say I want Liverpool to lose a game for Slot to lose his job. I will never do that. I'm club over everybody first and foremost. Now, the rumblings is that in January, they're going to bring in more players. Who that is going to be, I don't know. Transfer window opens in a week and a half. We will have to see when that plays. There is a good opportunity that Semenyo may be the one that coming in. Where he may be 1-2, we'll have to see. They didn't even win it back-to-back.
Don't be harsh on the manager and the players. Winning back-to-back isn't easy. Tell them flawless. So obviously he's talking about the league title standpoint. Make sure you subscribe to Veta Games TV as well. It is tough. And Andy says go on a run of wins. Your run of fixtures is favorable though.
It is.
Very, very favorable. I'm looking here like Spurs away, Wolves at home, Leeds at home, Fulham away. Obviously Arsenal away is tough. But then even after that, Burnley at home and then Bournemouth away.
We got Sunderland in there somewhere too, if I'm not mistaken.
Sunderland slightly after. I'll pull it up now. 1 second. Now, Sunderland ain't till the 11th of Feb. But even after that.
11th of Feb, okay.
Yeah, Bournemouth away, Newcastle at home, and then City at home, Sunderland away. That's taking you into February. But you look at your next 5 league games, definitely favorable. Arsenal away is tough, without doubt. But you reckon you man can go on a run? I think you can. Trust me, I would be wrong about this, but that is very favorable.
Sunderland Leeds back-to-back. That's favorable, right?
No, it's not even Sunderland. It's Spurs, Liverpool. It's Spurs.
No.
He told me that just passed.
Leeds back-to-back is favorable, right? Okay, then. Okay, I'm just saying.
This is more favorable, though.
Pops feel the same way I do because you just don't say that yes, the games look favorable, but has Liverpool played the level Liverpool normally playing at to say that those games favorable?
That is true. But this is more favorable, though, is what I would say. If you could pick games, your next 4, you're probably picking 3 of those 4.
My man, we lost to Forest.
That is true.
19th place Forest. 19th place for it.
That is valid point.
We was up 2-0 on Leeds, and I may draw 3-3.
17th place Leeds. 17th place.
Ellen rode away, but valid point.
Right? I can't. Last season, now, you know me, flawless. My chest would have been big.
It was winning.
I looked like Lou Ferrigno flexing. Gaudy's doing raw, turning green with the gamma rays. My man, and saying, yeah, I busting up all these teams, including Manchester City. Hold that, Veda. I'd be saying the same thing. I'd be busting all of them up. I can't say so right now. I say go take game by game. We go
game by game. I do think you go on because I think you win your next 2. I think you beat Spurs away and Wolves at home.
Spurs is rubbish, but Liverpool's been playing rubbish. I ain't know this man can come out. Flawless, honestly. If Szoboszlai is not available for that game, Mo Salah clearly is not going to be there for that game. I don't know what this man put it on in this lineup.
Well, at least you got no Gakpo. He'll go with the same. Surely he goes with that's what I'm saying. Gakpo out will help because then he'll play another midfielder.
That's a blessing in disguise.
Yeah, you got Curtis Jones.
In fact, no, Bradley coming back.
Bradley coming back from suspension, so he can be available. So you
Bradley back from suspension. Frimpong coming back for injury as well.
There you go. So you Bradley at fullback, and then your midfield consists of Gravenberch, McAllister.
McAllister got to be coming off the bench for me. I'd rather Curtis Jones starting over McAllister.
So who you playing though? Because there's no Gakpo. You mentioned Salah's away. Let's say Szoboszlai is injured. Who you putting in there?
Boy, that's
What's
what
the
me.
team? Are you going 4-4-2? Like, what is it? Curtis Jones and Gravenberch?
Could no, but you could add Isak up top with Ekitike,
Yeah.
Verts in behind, and then you're forced to play McAllister.
That's
Or
what I'm
play
saying.
Chiesa.
Kieza's a shout, actually. You'll go Chiesa one side, Verts the other, Ekitike, Jones, Gravenberch.
It would have to be Chiesa over Isak. Yeah,
Yeah, you could do that.
you're still thin in your ranks, though.
We are thin, 100%. We are thin. But again, you don't know. We got to see what sort of lineup he put it on in that game. We got to see what sort of formation he got to play.
He's kind of limited, though, when you look at it because you're thin, which might help you. Because you can't do too much. Because there's no Gakpo, there's no Salah. That eliminates playing those two. Let's say Szoboszlai is injured, even though he's been one of your better players. You are forced to play Isak, Ekitike, Curtis Jones, Gravenberch, McAllister will probably play.
You see what you just did there? You see what you just did there? You wouldn't even mention Chiesa's name.
Oh yeah, that's because
Chiesa didn't even he don't even be studying Chiesa, to be honest with you, which is jarring to me.
Yeah. That's wild. That is wild. This is
you know what I mean? Chiesa could do something. Yeah, I think we can go to market in January. There's no doubt about it. I think we definitely can. I think we definitely can.
Now, for me, this is, I guess, for the people who are more tolerant than I am, because I'm not.
You got Rio too.
There's no turnaround for me unless he wins. I can be honest with you, Flawless. So let me just turnaround means winning.
He got wins.
That's the only way for me. 9-12 is too big of a sacrifice. You gave away the season basically, because you have to be perfect on the back end to actually bridge that gap. If they said, a slot, a Champions League spot and winning the FA Cup, that's not it for me. Sorry. So if that happens, yeah, cool, great, thanks. But that's not it for me.
Yeah.
Just me.
Yeah, I with you, Pops.
That 9-12 has cost you the season. Because you need perfection effectively, which is why Leeds and Sunderland weren't 2 draws, they were 2 losses. Because you add those 4 points, and all of a sudden, the 9-12 still happened, but you 6 points off the top.
Yeah,
and
6 points.
You get the right players in the market, because this is you salvaging your career right here. So if the man allow you into the market and you get, let's just say you get Mark Gay, and at the beginning of his tenure, he said he wanted Zubamendi. So let's say he buys whoever this guy is, that's his guy. Whoever, let's just say this guy out of the blue, somebody that you never hear about, bang, he pops up. All of a sudden, he's the linchpin. He's saying himself, Jesus, wait, things look different. This guy here in the middle, everything, Gravenberch going here now, McAllister on the bench, Verts doing the thing, Isak scored 2 goals, Ekitike got a hat trick, and you're saying, gee, Liverpool win 5-6. Because if you do that, very quickly you can bridge the gap. Now, I ain't saying you can be first, but you can transition from being 6 into that top 3 group where you're with City and Arsenal and Villa. And you're saying to yourself, all right, I can need some luck because I need more than one person to fall, but I in the hunt still again. For me, you got to win the hunt. The only way to turn it around for me is winning the hunt. That might sound harsh, okay, but I can't forgive the 9-12. I cannot look at that run that you went on by refusing to do certain things and say, yeah, man, you got to give the man a little time to... No, you just won. You're a winner now. So you can't be out here talking about long balls and fouls and the ball was out to play a long time and they're not letting me do this. I ain't want to hear all of that, my man. All this nonsense, man. I can't forgive that. Listening to him, man, I thought I said to it. My man, we are the champions. What are you doing? Why you sound like somebody that now come off the road and you supposed to feel like this the target on you. Perform now. Yeah, all right, drop Mo then. If Mo wasn't playing well, or drop him, rotate. You had the full squad at one point before injuries kicked in, and you refused to do certain things.
I get that. Yeah, 9-12 would have sent me over there. I'm not gonna lie. 9 losses in 12.
That's me,
I get that.
That's me. I ain't speaking for the fan base, or but I lost to you. We cannot be lost to you. Remember what I said? That's a sackable offense for me, right there. No lie. I said, listen to me, my guy. You lost to Amorim at Anfield. You could leave now. Literally, right there.
I remember you saying it.
And you
Yeah,
laugh because you said,
said
look, if you lose to us, you in trouble.
I did say
That's
that.
what we said.
I was
That
like,
was
you're
our
more of a
conversation.
joker than I thought. Nah.
Before the game, you said, man, y'all can't lose us because if you lose us, you're in trouble. And when we come out the Sunday, what we say? We in trouble, right? We in trouble. 9 and 12 then after that.
That's when I knew it was bad.
Come on, man.
Even
even
the draw
like I said, I can't see the turnaround. I can't see it. If other people can't, good for you. Help me with. But I one at a time every week, just one. I let you flawless one at a time. We will be there next. All right, cool. Just give me that one. Don't worry about midweek. Just the next one. Let me see what happens.
The next game just smells away.
I can add on top of that flawless from what Pop's saying because I ain't the same boat. 9 out of 12 for me is not tolerated by me, to be honest.
Yeah,
and the other one, big up to you all. And the other one that really pissed me off is how he conducted himself and treated the League Cup.
The Palace
how
game.
he disrespected that cup, playing all these players, youngsters, and he had the first teamers. And my man, you never even won that trophy. And the fact that you just take that and just take the piss out of it and says, "Oh, I can just throw this away." Who are you, B? Who are you to just say that that's a trophy to win? You go at everything.
Agreed.
That plus the 9 out of 12, and then losing to you man, then nah. He got either win Champions League or win the league again this season for me to say, "Oh, you know what? I can give you another shot." Outside of that, that's it. He goose cooked in my eyes. I can just back you right now because he's still the head coach of this club, and I love Liverpool. And Liverpool for me is everything when it comes to football. Nah. People might think I harsh. I got standards. That's the truth. I really do.
Yeah, the League Cup is the lowest, Andy, but he can't make a joke about going out, man. That to me, that ain't funny.
Yeah,
that can't be funny at any point in time. That ain't funny.
None.
At the end of the season, maybe and we win something, then it could be fun.
Then, yeah.
At this point in the season, it ain't fun. Yes, when we win something, we make it a joke. It's a good thing we got the League Cup, boy, because we. Yeah. All right, cool. We ain't got nothing in we hands, so don't talk we out the League Cup. No. I ain't saying nothing. I still don't have it. So win something, my guy. Win something, and not the FA Cup. Win something.
It's gotta be major. It's gotta be
major. It has to be a major. He lost that League Cup to Newcastle last year, and you gonna disrespect it this year? You lost to that. You lost the final. That trophy last season, you want to come and just disrespect it because you playing the team you was playing, Southampton, and get bust up? Really?
No, he did. It's mad. Nah, it is. He pulls out the title race. Imagine 2 more wins and when it's still in some sort of title race.
Yep.
I still think it's a long season. We got to be perfect. As T-John's put in capital letters, I think we can get top 4 easily. Top 4 still on for you, but the Prem. Yeah, like Pops mentioned.
I ain't interested in top 4.
Yeah.
I ain't interested in top 4 for us. No. Hear me. I ain't interested.
Nah, I get
if
it.
We in third, we anywhere. Top 4. What we talking about?
Yeah. I'd be the same way. With the expectations of what was labeled at you lot this season, at the start of this season, top 4 is not sufficient. I get it.
No.
Yeah.
Top 4.
I can respond.
That means 3 teams ahead of us. Why?
Yeah.
Arsenal and City. Yes, okay. Possibly, whatever. But I ain't intolerant to anybody else being ahead above us. Them too.
Chelsea
because when at the beginning of the season, it was 3. Chelsea spent a lot of money, but not for me. Not as title challengers. I didn't see it. Those were the 3 teams that we discussed when we spoke about it. So top 4, no, I ain't with the top 4 thing.
Yeah.
Not me. Sorry.
I ain't the same boat too. And Vera, just you said he was labeled a genius for last season. Nah, he wasn't a genius for last season. He never changed his system. He played clock football and made some tweaks game in, game out to adjust certain things. That was his style. It wasn't a genius. It was still the same type of play we were playing under Jurgen Klopp that he still was maintaining, but did a few tweaks here and there. This season, though, is how he wants to play it. And look at how it's showing. So, no, whoever labeled him as a genius, nah. Not smart. Not smart.
And
my opinion.
he say he's a genius. You want to league with Nunes, he's a genius.
Andy, I can be honest, right? A lot of people say Nunes, but wouldn't anybody like Nunes in the team right now for his pressing ability? Because we don't have a press when it comes to the front right now. Nobody in this team in the front can press. None. Zero. We had Diaz, Nunes, RIP Jota as our pressers last season, and we were pressing very well. This season, press non-existent. Non-existent.
So Bosley was leading the press too.
Yeah, again, yes.
No.
I know he's in a different spot.
You got problems.
Yeah.
Isak for me isn't a natural presser, to be honest. I don't see him as a presser.
And then coming after the injuries that he had, he can't press aggressive. He can't. You ask him if he do something he's just not able to do. Nah.
No, but you mean he won, and that there's nothing that you can say or do to take away from the fact that he won.
Yeah.
It's in the history books. He won the Premier League. And he did make some tweaks as well. Space saying to me, it was just slowing it down at certain points in time. And that was something that we had to get used to as a team. Well, me, especially watching, because I hear saying, yeah, move it quicker, pass it, move faster. And it's this sort of slow molasses, as we like to call it, football. And I say, all right, well, if that's what he got to do. No, but that's where a lot of people who aren't on his side lost him a long time ago. Not necessarily now. During the back end of last season, they were saying, well, I ain't enjoying the football. So as much as we win, I enjoying the fact that we win, but I ain't enjoying watching the manner which we win. And again, you can't take away somebody's eyes if you like football in a certain way, when ultimately at the end of it, you can say, so, yeah, we won, but I didn't enjoy the 100 minutes I had to watch. There were moments that were all right, but then way too much of it, I'm not enjoying it. And you probably still got a lot of people in that position now. So as much as he's doing better, the whole idea, like I said, the in-out thing is mute now because the ownership have backed him. So he's one of them, well, it don't matter now, guys, whether you liked him from day one or didn't like him. He here. So you got to decide what you want to do. You could turn off your TV and not watch and just check to see what you score at the end of it. Or you could watch it and say to yourself, yeah, this ain't quite what we want, but you know what, we win. And again, you're going to make a decision. Like you watching Amorim and you saying to yourself, this feel like a chore because you know it's bad. Yeah, but you know it can be bad. If you weren't creating content, I'm sure you wouldn't make it a priority to watch the games. If you're in, you'd watch it. But if you out or had something to do, you just go and do it and come back and watch the highlights or whatever the case may be. Because you basically know what's going to happen.
Yeah, spot on. I've done
it's the same thing we're dealing with right now. It's hard football to watch. It's tough to watch a game right now.
Yeah,
very, very tough. I'd be like, what is it? It's got crab blood pressure. You see crab blood pressure slowly rising during the game. Slowly rising. He started from here and it's just to swell up. And he just started to rise more and more. And when you see crab start to get the high pitched voice, you know he did. He at the peak. big at the ground. You know what I mean? But it's hard. Yeah, somebody saying platinum. Yes, you.
Somebody saying platinum.
Some of you.
Big at producer.
It's hard to watch.
Yeah, you see it? Now I get it. Yeah, you lot are a tough watch. I can't lie.
Big at the producer. Big at D.
I get it. Yeah, shouts to the caller in the building as well. Says the class has arrived. God, you can teach Crab a thing or two. There's big up flawless bands and pops every time the caller big up.
Crab right now put the injured list. Crab the injured list.
Well, they won. Yeah, you lot won. So at least what was he happy? Was he happy about this result? Not necessarily.
He was happy about the result and the 3 points, but he wasn't happy with what he saw. Let's just put it that way.
You mentioned it.
Yeah, because he was losing it when Gomez missed at the far stick where Ali was out the picture and Ibu had already slid in across, and I said to myself, Jesus.
Yeah.
That was a tap in.
Yeah, he lost in mind.
Actually, Crab, you're right.
He did, Crab. He did.
From a United standpoint, it's a good watch. You know what I'm saying? This is why I've been watching. I think I've watched more Liverpool games this season than I did the entire of last season. Actually, I watch you against Brighton.
Alone, like Saeed.
Yeah, You lot against Brighton. I watched you lot on Sunderland. I would have done the Leeds game, but I was out. That's why I didn't do that. Obviously, Rance's fight was that day. When else have I watched you lot as well? Champions League games, PSV, whoever you played after PSV, Inter Milan. See, I didn't do this many Liverpool games. So, yeah, crap, you've been a good watch. You know what I'm saying? As much as you dislike it, it means that it's going right over here. That's what it is. So we watch. But unfortunately, I don't know if I'm doing you lot versus Spurs still. I think that'll be a horrible game because Spurs are dreadful to watch.
That's what Saturday, right?
Yeah, that's Saturday. It's the 5:30 game. I might have to. Yeah, Spurs are dreadful to watch.
I haven't watched a Spurs game all season. So
when they play Spurs, he was horrible. He was losing it. Master, this is horrible football to watch.
No, that's the thing. It was so bad. It was so bad. And then we scored late to get it's crazy. It's crazy. Watch along tomorrow? Oh crap! Yeah, join crap. Having you on the live stream will be more entertaining than the game. I'll send you the link. Pull up for real. Horrible, man. Yeah,
so what gonna happen tomorrow?
Yeah,
probably a draw. I'd say so. They're not in good form. We're horrible. I see it's got draw written all over it. But I would be more worried about losing the game if they was in better form. But their form has been horrendous. I don't think they won. I think it's 5 or 6.
Their form has been bad. I agree.
Yeah, it's something. I think they're one of the worst teams in the league. Yeah,
I got you to win that game tomorrow, though. To be honest,
really?
Yeah.
Is that more their horrible form? Is that what that is?
Yeah. The cherries drop off a cliff, my man.
Yeah, 5 games.
Last week, I only had you to lose against Wolves because I wanted to take the piss. I was just hoping that Wolves would just beat you for the first win. That was all. That's really what I was. I knew, in my heart of hearts, I knew you was going to win. But I said to myself, all right, let me predict this loss and let me see if I can get to take a laugh at you this week.
Yeah, they're horrible.
Wolves
Talk about horrible teams.
Wolves are horrible.
They are arguably the worst team. They could break Derby's.
I mean, they gave Arsenal a good run yesterday, though. To be honest, it was strange to me.
Arsenal get away from the skin of the teeth.
Yes, it's credit to the manager or something. They gave them a good fight yesterday.
But that tells you more about Arsenal than it does Wolves. It tells you more about Arteta. Actually, let me ask you, man, because we're talking about Arsenal. Gyökeres, where you at with it? Barnes will go to you. What's your thoughts on Gyökeres? He's someone dividing opinion.
Wait. Flawless. You remember my statement at the beginning of the season?
I do remember your statement at the beginning of the season about Gyökeres. Yes.
What did I say? How many goals
did you say? Less than 15. You said
I said less than 10.
You said less than 10 goals. Yeah. Well, he's on 4. So, yeah. You said less than 10. It was league goals, right? Yeah.
Yes. What did I say about this man?
I hear some good saying that the man can score 20 plus, yeah.
I thought so. I thought he'd get 20 in the league.
Listen to me, guys.
Yeah.
Gyökeres was banging goals in the
15 to 20. Yeah, I thought so.
Please. Let me be honest. He was banging goals in Portugal. Darwin Núñez was banging goals in Portugal. What did Gyökeres do when he was playing in the championship? He wasn't banging goals, and that was the championship.
Well, you did all right. I think you got a good return. I think. You know, like 15,
it wasn't that great. They had an average. It wasn't top notch. It wasn't a leading scorer type of thing. But I'm telling you, this guy, he's not a techie player. He's a finisher. He can't create on his own. I have said the same thing about Haaland. Haaland needs to be given the ball in direct positions. But what I could say, I'm impressed with Haaland this season, is Haaland this season is way more involved than he was seasons before. So he's evolved his game, and credit to him. Gyökeres, you gotta get him on the ball on a plate for him to put it away. Otherwise, he can't create nothing on his own. And that's why I made the comment I made from the beginning of the season. I watched enough of him over last season, and I said, this man just put in away finishes. But look, hey, they want the 20 goals.
Because I expected Arsenal to create for him. That's why. Like, what you're saying is correct in regards to the creating chances for him. But I thought Arsenal would create for him. I thought Arteta would adapt to him. Like someone said it yesterday. Who was it, Ekitike? Or someone said it yesterday. No, it was TJ who said it yesterday. And it's like, was it Brandon? Shout out to you. I think it was Brandon about everyone's expecting Gyökeres to do all the adapting. There's been no adapting from Arsenal to help Gyökeres. Because I think it's both. Does Gyökeres need to do more? Yes. But they also don't help him. And that's why I thought he'd get goals. Because I looked at him and went, all right, Havertz got 14. You're better than Havertz. So you'll get more. But it's looking peak. Because I thought Wolves, hey, you know what? He going to clean up. Because we was having a discussion on back again with Troops. And it was like, yeah, they're going to win 4-5-0. Which I agreed with. And it was Gyökeres was going to get a double. And I'm hearing Gyökeres stinker. Like TJ's head, even during the game, TJ's message in the group chat, his head was hot. He was like, we need to have this conversation about Gyökeres because he has been awful. And Dunsey backed that up amongst others as well. I've not watched Troops' match reaction yet to see what he said about it because Gyökeres is his guy. That's his code. He's been this the whole time, trying to say give him time and adapting period and all that. And like I said, I'm back again. I said, if he had 12 goals in these 15 games, would it be give him time? What would you be saying? Well, because he's got 4, it's a problem. Because he's got 4 but if he had 12 in 15, whole different conversation. So, yeah, it's a mix. I don't think it's just him. He needs to do more, but so the Arsenal, but they just don't play to him.
And it's funny what Tyjan said there just now. Havertz get healthy, right? You know Gyökeres ain't seen the pitch, right? You know he ain't started. Havertz
Jesus back already.
Boy.
Yeah, he's back.
But Jesus back. Jesus was back.
I said Havertz.
I spoke about playing them both.
Havertz back.
Yeah.
Gyökeres coming out.
Yeah. Havertz and Gyökeres together.
Yeah. He spoke about playing them both. Yes. I said, I want to see that. I'm there for that.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm like, I want to see that.
Sign me up too.
Yeah. How you get Havertz, Gyökeres, and Odegaard, Eze, and Saka all in one side?
I can get my popcorn.
Oh, yeah. Hey, if there's anyone in the chat, let me know. Yeah. You mentioned that. I think again it was TJ. It was either TJ or Brandon mentioned it. But Arteta spoke about playing them both. Yeah.
Who can be the creator?
Hey.
There's only one football flawless. Who can be the creator?
Odegaard.
You got Odegaard, you got hesitate and all that. Yeah, seeing it, Arteta has a vision of Gyökeres and Havertz to play in the same 11. So is it Havertz in the 10? Does he play as an 8? Does he play out wide? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I haven't seen this in a minute. I don't know the last time we seen this. That's the last time we seen this.
When's the last time you scored a goal?
That's a good question.
I think he got 4 in the league and he scored 2 in one game, innit?
Yeah, it was Everton or something like that. It's
flawless. You're lucky.
Hey, facts. The strikers, my word, because I was looking at Gyökeres, was looking at Delap. Hey, they look like blessings in disguise missing those two. Even Oshman, I was like, yeah, go get that. It was just Mattel.
Last time he scored was against Leeds.
I know he was injured for a period of time as well, so I know he's not been fit the whole time, but he has been, struggling. What are you saying about it, Pops? What do you think about Gyökeres' struggles?
When I watched them yesterday, I said to myself, yeah, but like you said, you're helping this man out though. We had a similar situation. If you want to compare it to Nunes, we weren't playing for a 9. There was a very small period, and that was probably in the second season when him and Salah started to link up. But initially, it was sort of like, do your own thing. You figure out how you can get it done. Because I watch him, I hear saying, well, you got Battering Ram up front. You got all these silky smooth players in and around here that want to tip and tap and all that. What exactly he's supposed to do? How he getting involved in the football? And even in a one-on-one situation, the Wolves defender was holding him up. I said, well, you supposed to be big and strong, lick Troy man in the ground and score then. I mean, don't do all that lot dancing. If you're supposed to be one of these beast players, run through here like how Mateta does do it and get your goal. The Premiership hard to adapt to, if we can be fair. But he was in England already, so the conditions and all that he know about. So I don't know if he gets the that leeway where he now coming into the Premiership, so you gotta give him a time to adapt. He was here in England. It wasn't impressive. Went to Portugal where like the Bundesliga tax existed, and now you're bringing him back and say you can get 20 plus. I think Boris has said it, and I've heard other people say, whereas Arteta's shown you that he's been able to deal with strikers. He's managed with all the centre backs, all 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them that he signed. You like a couple midfielders or whatever, but up front, he still ain't find what he needs to get you over the line. If we're being honest, Martinelli was a guy that I honestly wanted to sign. I was ready to take Martinelli and Saka and say, yeah, give me the two of them. Understudies to Mane and Salah, and we're gone again. And now I look at Martinelli, I said to myself, he was just Nelly now. Just that guy. Just Nelly from somewhere. No, but he don't even look like he could play football sometimes. And I used to like watching him play. He don't look like he could play football. Go on. It's and mad. To me, he's the one that you need to turn it on to get Gyökeres involved. That's just in my mind. Saka likes to do the cut in, but he can go outside. But to me, Martinelli was the guy that got them legs down, bang, cut it back and cross to the big man in the middle. It just ain't happening. I mean, at the end of the day, the man winning, so maybe he doesn't need to score 20.
Yeah, and he's not passing. I think, was it 7 touches he had against Wolves? Man can do with 7 touches. Granted, does his movement need to be better? Yes, he needs to do more.
Way better. Way better.
Yeah, his performance, his movement's not on point. But what are you gonna do with that? Even if them 7 touches are what he had 7 touches.
But Flawless, that's because the basics for him as a footballer is just not there.
What in regards to, you mean like his movement and things like that?
Movement, he ain't got the dribbling ability. Nothing.
I think we knew this about dribbling a bit. Because we knew he weren't a dribbler. Like he was obviously he can spin him behind and run, but Pops mentioned it about him not being able to physically like shift past defenders. There's none of that.
You gotta have trickery, and he ain't got none of that. None, zero.
You need trickery or brute force or both, and he don't seem to have any.
So I don't know how anybody have seen Gyökeres before he showed up at Arsenal, had the mind head on straight thinking, oh, this man got bang. But if you ain't got none of these in the Portuguese league, you think you can get them in England? When the defense tougher?
It's because I'm also where
but it's a vision of. Yeah, it's a vision of what you expect to, Warren. So as much as he scored a ton of goals, which means he can score. All right, good.
Yes, he can.
The vision is, all right, you're playing in a team that's settled now. So Arsenal got a team with all the pieces. Yes. So it's them really. This is an indictment on them too. This isn't just him.
Yes.
You bring this man. Okay, well, show me how he only getting 7 touches then. If you bring the man, he's him. You just said it. He is him. He can't do this. He can't do that. But here's what he could do. All right, so show me what he could do then. Y'all ain't playing that we can see what he could do. He still got to run out here and run across there and drop in here and collect. How, like you say, 7 touches for a big man that ain't got nothing in him. How that helping in here anyway?
Yeah.
But that's the same with us. He start playing 90 minutes and get 10 touches.
I've literally having this conversation just on the last show.
Yeah.
About Isak. Literally was having this conversation because Ryan was saying about Ekitike being bad and Isak and how he's performing better. And I said, yes, Isak does need to do better, 110%. But if you're averaging 7 touches a game or 10 touches a game, what you're supposed to be doing, and Prime pulled it up. I think he's getting averaging. I think it's 21 touches for you lot. And Newcastle was 36. That shouldn't happen.
What do you expect at that point in time? And then
21 in a match.
Yeah, I think that's what Prime
21
average. Yeah, average.
That's not too late to me.
That sound real right, though. That don't sound right though, Flawless. I can be honest with you.
Hey, if don't blame me, blame Prime. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
That don't sound right though, Flawless. Because every time Pops would attest to this, every time Isak coming in off the bench, right? This managers decide he wants to sit back and take off the creative midfielder. So you got a striker that can bang goals, but you ask the man to run around and play defense. Well, how he's supposed to score goals?
Yeah, it was way too high. I don't know where Prime got the numbers from.
You setting him up to fail, basically. And then you got the content creator and the YouTube and the internet world calling him rubbish and making fun and stuff and putting out memes and gifs and all sort and gifts and all sort of nonsense with Isak. But it ain't his fault. Yes, he needs to do better. But you also have to do things to help him get there. You can't be hindering him, which is, again, and we can tie it right back into Gyökeres. Gyökeres is very limited. He needs to be provided service and put in dangerous situations to score goals because he can finish goals. But that goes to Arteta, who everyone knows Barnes don't rate. I don't rate that man whatsoever. And people want to put him in top 5 managers in the Prem all time. The head God get ahead of waffle, my man, because he ain't even nowhere close. I don't even put him in top 15 all time in the Prem. And people want to say top 5. Arteta has won nothing but an FA Cup with Unai Emery's team. And outside of that, he's won nothing. And I don't want to hear about the community shield nonsense.
That Prime, you were spot on as well. It's just, you know what it is, what takes it over the top. I'll pull it up right now. It's because he had a lot of touches against Chelsea.
You see, there it is. That inflates it.
Game by game. Yeah.
That inflates it big time.
So this is it, if you lot can see. So he had 6 in the last, so what is this year? 13 against West Ham, 14 against Sunderland, 15 against Forest, 19 against Manchester United, 2 against Leeds, 10 against Everton, 19 against Crystal Palace, 31 against Chelsea, and 6 against Brighton. Granted, some of those actually he's getting significant minutes, minus the 7 minutes against Leeds and the 13 minutes against Brighton. He's had significant minutes. You can say the Everton game as well, 10 touches in 24 minutes as well. But outside of that, he's terrible.
The problem is Flawless. Hey, back.
Go on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you back.
Yeah, you back. We can hear you. Go.
Sorry, man. The problem there is that, in my opinion, Ekitike was the guy who was fitter. Rather than continue to start Ekitike and feed Isak with minutes, he flipped the switch and decided he went on international duty, so he fit enough to play 90 minutes. And he started to force Isak into the starting lineup. Essentially played Ekitike out of form, in my opinion. Didn't get Isak up to scratch either. So again, it's a lose-lose situation for both players. And now he had another knock back on the bench. You bring him on and you sub off Verts. So imagine this. You're the number 9 coming on the pitch. And the creative midfield is going off past you as you head onto the pitch. How are you feeling at that point in time? So all you're doing is just running and chasing now? Because we're looking to hold on to a 2-0 lead. You're just running and chasing. Tracking back and helping out defensively. I ain't trying to make any excuses because Isak should be better, but the problem is when you do what he did, you sacrifice preseason. Everybody knows how important preseason is.
Facts. 100%. Someone asked about Gyökeres as well. I'm trying to find it, people, but I can't even find this. If anyone's got it, let us know. Like on the game, the same way they broke it down here on a game-by-game basis. Oh, here we go. So this is Gyökeres right now. 1 second. Hella advertisements and shit. Screen share this. There we go. So this is Gyökeres here. So also it was 15 against Wolves. So 15 against Wolves, 11 versus Villa, 3 against Brentford, only 8 minutes, 2 against Chelsea in 19 minutes, 17 against Burnley. There's Burnley. I think he scored in that game. 27 against Palace, 20 against Fulham, 28 against West Ham, 32. Is this minutes? That can't be right. I don't know if they've got this correct. I'm not going to lie. 32, 24 against City, 24 against Forest, 17 against Liverpool, 24 against Leeds, and 21 against Manchester United. Yeah, he's been bad. But it's lowering down when you look at it, like minutes-wise there, 45 to 80 to 45 as well. But you still need to do better. 100%. Yeah. Still need to do better. That's more than I thought. Same way the more I thought with Isak. I think it goes to show how poor these players have been. But it seems like more.
But again, it goes to my comment that I said earlier, right?
Well,
the system clearly is not working for players because it ain't just a one player that fell off. There's a lot of them that look exceptionally bad, and we all know they're quality players. So it has something to do with the system, clearly.
Yeah.
And you know what? And me and Crab, Angel, Pops, we was talking about this. We have this conversation. Liverpool did way too much this season. You brought in 9 players, which again, to try to fit in 9 new players in a squad is hard in itself because you gotta be able to gel, understand where a player likes the ball, where his strengths are, where his weaknesses are, where you can help. There's a lot that's going on there. And then you incorporate in a brand new system, a brand new structure to go along with that. So now the old players got to try to figure out these guys, plus learn how you want to play this system is way too much. Now, if they was playing the exact same way he was playing last season, which the players understood very well, I guarantee you we'd be playing way better than we are right now because now you've got in some better quality players compared to some of the players that we had last season playing the same old system. You know, so that makes sense, Flawless? What are you saying?
Yeah, 100%. I get what you're saying. Yeah, like they do need to do it. And yeah, people, that was wrong. Gyökeres, I just Googled it again. Gyökeres only had 5 touches versus Wolves. So I don't know what's going on. I need to find a reliable. I need to get onto one of my stat guys. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, onto one of my stat guys and they'll pattern it. Who should be the main focal point?
He was isolated.
Yeah, supremely isolated. Like, what are you supposed to do with that? Are you asking about Liverpool, Vega, or are you asking about Arsenal?
Yes, he always talks.
Of course, he's asking about Liverpool. But a striker. But even if you're just talking about football in general, focal point of the attack is your number 9. If you got 9, that's where the focus is. So Sesko, Gyökeres, Haaland, Isak, your 9. That's where the focus is.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't play with one.
The idea that Salah was the focal point last season was different, but that's not how it goes. He's a freak.
That's an anomaly because
you're not
Salah.
seeing that again. Yeah, you're not seeing that again. Yeah, that's not happening again.
I'm looking at So in regards to the main focal point should be your 9, unless you have an outstanding player who's a cut above playing out wide, whether it's a 10 or your left winger or your right winger. Yeah, go on, Barnes. I see you say that you don't agree. Veta, floor's yours.
Yeah, I mean, he's saying you can't do this whole system. Of course you can. You can use the old system and add some little tweaks here and there, but you can't drastically. It's worse to drastically change the system and have 9 new players coming in and then everybody learning a new system together, plus trying to understand where everybody's strengths are because they've never played together. That's way too much. There's way too much to do at one time. And that's why we've lost 9 out of 12. I mean, it ain't rocket science. If you've got new players coming into a system, to a team, you should be using the system at least that the older players understand very, very well, that you can help them incorporate and put them in right positions. And then you can easily start to add in new structural changes here and there slowly. You don't drastically blow it up like that. That's foolish. That's very foolish, in my opinion.
No, I hear that. And he should be the main focal point, but he should also be doing better as well. Yeah, go on, Pops.
Yeah. But the alternative to the idea that Salah's fallen off a cliff is the Salah replacement should be in already. You don't extend to me, and again, this is one of these things that we spoke about before last year when we started the extension. The extension happens in conjunction with the new man. So you extend Virgil and Mark Gay, man, you saying, okay, cool, as a man for future, no problem. You extend Salah, where's that guy? For me, it was Olise before he went to Bayern. Before. Not after, before, guys. I was on the Olise boat already. He gone now and it's going to cost you 65 to 75 million probably getting back. But that's what you should have done. That way what you have is the option of saying, all right, Salah can't do all the work anymore. No problem. Here's a guy that might be able to do it. Come in and play. I got number 9. I need a winger. You're that winger. Salah, you see what this man doing? If you can't do what he's doing, then you can get bench minutes, whether you like it or not. You can be miserable or not. You on 400 grand a week and we winning. So smile at the camera because we winning. It's easy to be vexed when you're losing. It's really easy to be happy when you're winning.
Facts.
Everybody, you see microwave minutes. You see the man smiling for the microwave minutes when you're winning. 4-0 up, yeah, man. You hug up and all that. All kind of salutes and signals, yeah, man. You're going clear. Everybody loving it. You know, seeing a boy vex and miserable, but you still went into this season with the same situation but last season you claimed Chiesa was his backup, which means Rio is Gakpo's backup. And the 2 backups that I just mentioned don't even see the pitch. So I got a problem with it anyhow, because you got players that you're utilizing and the players that are ahead of them, you can see that they're struggling.
Yep.
And you don't even.
And the players ahead of them invert, so they're coming into the space that the striker needs for himself. The overlapping wing backs, you're asking them to underlap, and you're saying to yourself, all right, so how the striker can ever eat? He can't get touches
because they're too compact.
And by the time he does get a touch, he got 11 men wrong. 11 men wrong in the box, or in like, how you can score there now?
Exactly. Again, it goes back to what you just said, Flawless. The system, it changed. You got two inverting right back and left backs. Both of them is invert. None of the two of them longer on the byline. And then you got two
on the instruction.
wingers.
On the instruction.
Yeah, on the instruction. And you got two wingers. Now both of them is cut in.
Yeah,
so when you compress, when you compact the midfield with all these players, how your nine can get as pops, how your nine can get full with space he can get to get a shot off. That's why every time them men taking shots, the game block. Every time. You got way too much players in the middle, way too much.
Or you got to be one in perfect moments where you say this up, ooh, look at that skill.
Yeah.
Look at that touch. Look at that. Ooh. Because you got a thread the needle at that point. Because once everything jam up in there, it could be precision perfect. And you don't see that a lot. Come on, man.
That's a few and far between. How do you get a pitch from being compressed in the middle? You spread it out, you go wide.
Stretch the pitch, yeah.
You stretch the pitch.
And the crazy part is you got fullbacks who can do that. You got overlapping fullbacks.
Comfortably.
Yeah, that's Kirkers and Frimpong. Like, that's their game.
Right?
It's Bradley too.
Bradley's
comfortable. Bradley's comfortable staying on the outside.
Yeah.
Comfortable.
Yeah. Yesterday, you saw Kirkes had one of his better games. He was overlapping yesterday. He was getting the ball. He put crosses in. Yeah. Why is that? Gakpo wasn't playing.
Gakpo went there ignoring him.
I mean, they get ignored sometimes. I ain't gonna say it not. But at least you saw the overlapping pass. It was happening yesterday. Because the man that's on the left, that normally play left wing, that's ignored the overlap every single time, wasn't playing.
Wait, Flawless. Quick one.
Yeah.
The AFCON players going tomorrow? Or are they playing tomorrow?
Playing tomorrow. Guys. Last game.
And then they're gone.
Then they're gone.
Yeah, then they're gone. Yeah. Then they're gone. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up Aguna Matao. Say it all the time. Fire username. Big up to you, man.
The
AFCON players, yeah. Because AFCON starts is the 21st, I think it is. 21st.
So Sunday. Sunday is when AFCON starts.
There will be AFCON coverage here on the channel, people. Watch alongs here on the main channel. Also, Sarcasm City TV Extra as well. Prime, Jez. The rest of the delinquents, they'll be holding that down. Steve, etc. All them criminals over there. Yeah, Morocco, Comoros, Sunday. So that'll be the first one as well. And yeah, speaking of Manchester United, people have been talking about AFCON and players missing because obviously Mazraoui's going, Ahmad's going, and Bremo's going. He don't really make too much of a difference, people, because our performances are going to be horrible. It might make a difference in terms of results because then Bremo, Ahmad, and Maz can add to us from a results perspective because they're individually they have quality. So what this manager is going to do, I have no idea. He's talking about Mainoo. Does Mainoo see minutes during this period with injuries? Maybe. I'm not sure when Sesko's back. Someone can let me know because currently if you take Ahmad and then Bremo out, Sesko's injury, our options in the 10 or in the 9 and the 10 attacking area, I should say, is Cunha, Mount, Bruno, Xerxes. So it's those four. They're the four options. And that's if he decides to play Bruno in the final third. Maybe he does see him as a pivot player. Who knows what's going to happen? Does he put Agate in there with Casemiro and then push Bruno into one of the 10s or Bruno as a 9? I don't know. Whoever it is it's going to be, he's going to mess it up, people. That's what it is. Because Bruno should be playing in it. If you're going to play Bruno and you're going to keep him, everything ties back to our board. Just idiots. Bruno's a final third player and you signed 2 10s and refuse to sell Bruno. Make him, as much as I'm critical of Bruno and have been, we know what he's good at and what he's not good at. And you've taken away from his game. He's a final third player. We've watched him long enough at Manchester United to know goals and assists is his thing. Put him in the final third and just volume, and he does have some quality. He'll get you goals and assists, so you go, I'm going to take him away from the final third and expose his weaknesses because he's not a pivot player. Don't progress the ball well. He's not super mobile. He's not defensively sound. He's not cutting passing lanes. He can't receive the ball on the half turn and spin a man. Like I said, he's not going to play the ball through the lines. And then you bring in 2 10s, but then the 2 10s, because we can't progress the ball, have to then go and drop and get the ball. And then on top of that, we have 2 9s, and then you don't play either of them. Because everybody fit, he don't play Xerxes, he don't play Sesko. It's Mount in the 9, it's Cunha in the 9. But Mount nor Cunha are number 9s. And then people will then criticize our attack for not, like, Cunha not being on it, because he's not a 9. Mount's not a 9. Bruno's more of a 9 than those two. That's the craziest part. If you're going to play any one of our 10s in the 9, play Bruno. He actually fits that pro because he wants to operate there as well. Yeah, Lemon, he don't like either of the strikers. So we have 2 9s he don't play, which then messes up the 10s. And then they'll play one of the 10s in the 9, which then messes up the other 10s. And then you got Bruno in the pivot. And then you got defensive players at wing back. There's no Ahmad now at wing back. So it's going to be Dalot and Dogu, which makes us even more defensive. I don't know. So in regards to AFCON, yeah, we're going to see a struggle, people. It's already dark. It's about to get darker. I'm telling you. Bournemouth, Villa, Newcastle. All right.
Pitch black settings.
Pitch black settings. Like Bournemouth, yes, are not in good form. Neither are Newcastle. But stylistically, we match up horrible against them. Hence why Bournemouth have won their last 2 trips to OT. Newcastle won last year. I'm not sure what they did the year before. I'll have to go and double check. But any team that's physical, can transition quick, athletic, energetic, we struggle against. Any team that does that, and these 3 all do that to different levels. Villa are flying. They're in great form, despite our great record against them. I think they beat us twice there in like the last 15 years or some shit like that. But they on a roll. Like Emery's got them. I think 17 in the last 19 they've won or something crazy like that. They're on a roll. Bournemouth not in good form, but they'll fancy their chances. And so will Newcastle. Newcastle will fancy their chances. Especially their midfield, they're probably stylistically the worst team in the league for us. They're the worst team stylistically. Even if they're not playing well or whatever, they were awful today. Don't get me wrong, they were awful against Sunderland. But we're not Sunderland in that essence. So, yeah, we'll see. And like I said, this manager talking about Mainoo, and it's just a whole heap of waffle, people. That's what it is. Waffle, awful performances. AFCON, it'll get worse. Because we now don't have Ahmad at wing back. Now it's Dalot and Dogu, so that takes a option away from and Ahmad's helped Mbeumo so much. Even though Mbeumo's not been at his best, the good performances he's had an impact has normally been with Ahmad at wing back. So you're taking that away now. That's one of the partnerships we have in the team that has actually been some form of productivity. So pretty much the same. Horrible people, man. Despise watching us. Probably a draw tomorrow. Because Bournemouth do play a high line and we do have players who can hurt them.
I said 2-1 win for United.
You said 2-1 win. Yeah, like I don't know, people. This manager's just waffling. That's what he's on, people. And people still backing it. It's crazy. Man, if you lot got any questions, feel free to get in United or Liverpool. Barnes and Pops, how do you guys think Salah will do at AFCON? Will he win it for Egypt? If not, who do you think will win AFCON?
I think Salah can do okay. I think Egypt can do okay as a team. I expect them to get into the knockout stages. How far they go, I'm not sure. For me, I think the team to beat for AFCON is Morocco, honestly. They're the strongest team. They're real hard to beat, so I don't see anybody dethroning them, to be honest with you. Or I should say, didn't they win the last AFCON? Who won the last AFCON?
It was Nigeria lost to Ivory Coast. It was Ivory Coast, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah, it was Ivory Coast.
Because the one before that was when Mainoo won.
Yeah, it was Ivory Coast. They won it.
Ivory Coast.
I remember seeing Prime's sad face on the watch along when Nigeria got packed up in the final. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, I think Morocco. I think Morocco wins this one. They're the favorites.
Forget that. Yeah, because Nigeria lost the AFCON and Jordan lost in the Asian Cup final the same weekend. Oh, it was beautiful. I was saying Hassam and Prime tears. Oh, it was great.
Oh, both of them great.
Yeah. Because Jordan lost the Asia Cup the day before.
Yeah.
Jordan lost on the Saturday. Nigeria lost on the Sunday. I remember I was on Saeed's channel and them Prime and Jez was running a watch along on here, and I left Saeed's to come see what was going on, and they got packed up. So yeah, it was great. Why'd you have to mention Nigeria first? Because that's what I remember mostly was Nigeria losing, the Ivory Coast winning. Because of your shamelessness beforehand. Yeah, this guy was Chelsea fan crashing on Drogba about his Ivory Coast career and shit like that. It was nasty work. But yeah, it's gonna be a good
Really?
one.
He going against his legend.
Yeah. He thinks we forgot. Yeah, he was on the Q&A the day before, crashing on Ivory Coast. Yeah, true say. You didn't cry. It was peak depression. I hear it, man. So yeah, it's prime tears, Assam tears. Oh, it was great. It was fantastic. Flo, did you prefer Monday Night Football or the usual? I'm glad United play on the Monday because they can't ruin my weekend. So that's why. I'll have to talk about any performances. I don't really have to do no previews. I can wait. Back again is before, so I don't have to talk about them on there till Friday. Yeah. It's like Monday, we get it out the way, and normally there's like Champions League or the Carabao Cup or something to take the attention away. So yeah, I prefer us playing on Monday because I prefer we didn't play at all, to be honest, Andy. But give me Monday. So I don't think people realize how bad it is though. It's so bad. It's awful. It's awful to watch. Again, performance people. We get better results, yes, because we have better players. But the performances are the exact same as last season. It's just now we have Bremo and Cunha rather than Hoyland and Garnacho. And we've seen Garnacho doing up Garnacho specials in that Chelsea game. That's him in a nutshell. That would have been him doing that for us. And we probably, some of these games we've won and drawn, we probably would have lost with those two. So, yeah. See, Chelsea fans were on my case after that final. It was hell deserved. That's what you get for crashing on Drogba. Yeah.
You brought that upon yourself, Brian,
Facts.
to be honest.
I brought out himself. Man took the first shot and was like, why is everyone shooting back? Because you started shooting people. That's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. Yeah, Andy, to an extent. Some fluke wins, some, again, individual quality. But Manchester United have been this for a minute. We haven't been a good team for an extended period of time, for a long time. We haven't had a season where I go, we've actually played well. From August to May, we've actually done well consistently performance-wise. It's all been results. Our results haven't matched our performances, but granted, that's due to the league in terms of quality. And also, like, you look at the Europa Leagues and FA Cups and League Cups. And also our individual quality we do. Because as bad as some of the people make out the players we sign, there's still quality in the team. There's been quality in the team. Hence why we've picked up an FA Cup. Hence why we picked up a League Cup. Then we won 6 trophies in 13 years. As bad as we've been woeful. It's 2 League Cups, 2 FA Cups, and a Europa League. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe there's one more in there. I think it's like 5-12 or 5-13. Yeah. And then you got certain teams spent almost $1 billion and got nothing to show for it after 6 years. So it goes to show, like, what it could be worse in regards to the trophy thing. But that's how I look at it.
At least you won winning trophies and not spending money and not winning nothing. I.e. Arsenal.
That's it, yo.
People run in likes up, man. Get us to 50. You're only 33 likes right now. That's criminal.
Run up the damn likes, you lot, man. What are we doing out here? Run up the likes. Run up the likes with our
criminal behavior. Man moving like Arsenal right now. Criminal.
Like Yokeres in front of goal. Run up the damn likes, you lot. What are we doing out here, man? Run up that damn likes.
Pay the damn tax, man.
And yeah, Wild Spade, Garnacho's not a good baller. I could have told everyone that. People always want to blame United when players are bad here. Garnacho's been rubbish. Worst winger in the league. If there's a worst starting left winger in the league, let me know, people. It's awful. That's why when Chelsea signed him, I couldn't believe it. I was like, they really wanted Garnacho.
He drank his own Kool-Aid, man.
It's true. He did.
He drank his own Kool-Aid. Don't be a Kool-Aid drinker, people. It never ends well, man. It never, ever ends well.
He was like that actual advertisement for Kool-Aid. You know, the big jug of Kool-Aid running through walls. You think he could run through walls? Nah.
Yeah, he drink his own Kool-Aid, man.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Nope.
Do not drink the Kool-Aid.
Too much sugar, not good for you.
Bad idea. Do not drink the Kool-Aid. Bad idea.
Drink Marby instead.
Spot on. Drink Marby instead. Yes, I watched it, Andy. It was horrible.
I watched a little. It wasn't a good game at all.
It was dreadful.
Yeah.
I was very disappointed in that game.
Yeah, 3 shots on target.
It wasn't even spiteful. It wasn't even spiteful. I mean,
it wasn't.
Had 1 or 2 little moments, but you're saying, come on, man. Somebody bite somebody, you're saying. Kick somebody, something.
For Derby. For the one that hasn't played in the Prem for 12 seasons, and that's what we watch. I was like, nah, this isn't a Derby, boy. No chance.
You know who's missing? It's because Joe Lennon wasn't there, man. That's what it is. He's the combustible element.
I was just gonna say that. That's the gasoline. The gasoline, man.
He's definitely throwing gasoline for the fire. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, boy.
He's what's
He
needed.
would have
He's
gone
like
straight
prime
through. He would have gone straight through Shaka.
Yes, that's it. He's like prime on a panel show. That's what you need, man. You need the fire starters, the controversy starters. That's Joe Lennon.
Yeah,
because as soon as Xhaka got the ball, he would have just whacked him, 100%.
Straight through. You don't know.
And then Xhaka would have got up, and then that would have sparked it, and then the crowd.
Then he told him would have been screwing up against one and then talking and yeah.
That was it. 110%. That was it. Arsenal need a left winger in it. Hopefully they grab Garnacho. We get the sell on bread. I'm with it. Tell him the fact we got 10%. Whoever, go get him.
That is something that Arsenal would do too, because they always keep buying Chelsea rejects anyway.
Yeah, shout out to Arsenal for that, man.
And it's pretty crazy with one of the comments there. Yeah, if Egypt did win, Jimmy Carragher gonna hold a lot of corn because he was throwing a lot of shots. Egypt and Salah personal shots too. Like, hey, that will come back to bite him right in the butt.
No, facts.
Fair play though, because Jimmy Carragher should get some shots.
Well, what's your thoughts on that? Like with him, he seems to, that's all now quieting down. I know he said something back to Rio. I didn't actually read the tweet, but I know him and Rio Ferdinand was going back and forth about it. I think Rio said something about, did you hear the cop or something like that? But yeah, just thoughts on Carragher.
He made some good points, but I think he made a lot of personal jabs as well that didn't necessarily need to be there, in my opinion. And coming from a man that actually spit on a kid, he should just humble himself and just shut his mouth, to be honest.
That's facts.
Throwing shots at personal shots, man. It had nothing to do with football or towards Mohamed Salah. There's some things that he just should not have said, to be honest with you. Should not. It shows that he clearly he does not like Salah. It clearly shows. He showed his hand for sure. So yeah, Salah winning Egypt winning AFCON. Ooh, I'd love that. That would be good.
No, you want him back as soon as possible though for Liverpool.
I want him back whenever whatever happens with Egypt, man.
Yes.
I think being away for the club could be good for him.
You want him back as soon as, or you reckon like winning AFCON could help him come back to Liverpool and kick on?
I think it'll help, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Pops ain't really got none. I was like,
Nah, I mean, at the end, it is one of them. He and Mane were flying, went to AFCON, and we won. I don't think we lost. I can't remember if we won all the games.
We didn't lose. We didn't lose.
And we didn't lose. We didn't lose for sure. And I mean, I'm not saying you won't miss a player like Mane. Obviously, players like Mane are more, but if you can adjust and play without them, so if we can adjust and manage to pick up points without him, then whenever he comes back, he comes back. If he's in good condition, then he's in. If he's not and he needs a little bit more of a rest, at least you're forced to say, well, jump back in because we need you. You're in this position that you don't know well enough. So
you could just ease back in. Yeah, agreed.
The last time he came back, people have said he ran his legs off at AFCON and now he ain't got nothing left for the Prem. So
yeah, it's true because he fell off the cliff. It's true because he's he looked so dead.
So, yeah.
Because people have mentioned this last time that he went AFCON and he struggled when he came back. Boom.
Yeah. You can see it.
And then there was the whole issue when Mane had won it, and it was almost like you can't celebrate Senegal winning because Egypt didn't win or whatever, and all that was another story. And saying it's like, oh, come on, man. Just leave the stories out. None of you play some football, man.
Remember that.
Enough of the drama.
It was always the Mane versus
drama, man.
It was always the Mane versus Salah, and it should have never been.
Yeah, and the camera's always trying to find something to talk about. Look, the Mane celebrated one another here saying, yes, how many times they have though? Look, see, hugged him there and there and there and there. But this one time, it becomes World War whatever.
Yeah, you see him set him up there and there and there and there. But yeah, he didn't give it here, man. They flick up his hands and know it's all chaos.
Yeah, look at that. Now, mind you, the men on the bench laughing, you know. When Sadio Mane gets subbed the last big time he blew up, right? The men on the bench having a field day, you know. I remember Milner on there doing a number, laughing his head off. Manny on the vex, and Miller's like, man, just chill out, man.
And then Bobby slap you on your legs. Then Bobby slap you on the legs.
Yes.
And then he start laughing and stop.
And the men laughing, you know, these men on the bench laughing at this whole situation. But somehow the press said, nah, look at it. The men hate one another. And he's saying, all right, whatever. Come on.
Nah, I hear it. I hear exactly what you said. So what you lot saying for the next game? Spurs away. Confident going into it. Not confident.
Yeah.
Hey, Spurs, you need to throw a spanner in the works, man. I don't see it though.
Nah. Spurs good. Spurs good where they are. 3-0 to Forest. Jesus.
I see. The Jez is done crashing out. Like Jez is right. The amount of apologies he's owed because he called this out early. Like when they was winning.
Jez wasn't with it. He wasn't with it at all. Yeah,
he said with it. This is. I remember him saying to me, he's like, "Oh, it's preseason." He's like, "You ain't watched this in preseason." He said, "This something's off." He said, "This ain't right." And then even when they went into the season and was winning games, and he was like, "Clean sheets." People was telling me, he keeps mentioning that because people kept saying, "Oh, clean sheets." He's like, "Where are the clean sheets now?" He kept saying this. Like he called it last month. He said we win one game in the month of November. It's Copenhagen, and they won one game in the month of November, which was Copenhagen. He was spot on. So, yeah. Well, I think you lot do the business. What are you saying, Pops? Going into this game, before you give your scoreline prediction, looking for a good performance, I'm guessing. Spurs.
Yep. This is one of them ones where you're saying this out. All right. You fought through some of these sort of bitty performances. Let me see if you can give me some football. Now, that all depends on personnel. So if Szoboszlai ain't available, that changes things significantly. Bradley coming back. At least I got right back. So that's a good thing. No Joe Gomez is a problem because now Gravenberch ends up being your auxiliary centre back, I guess, by default now. So if something happened, he's centre back. Gravenberch can slip into centre back, and then he can bring on somebody else further at the pitch. Frimpong being available gives us an option on the right side, but I don't think he's ready for Spurs. So probably gonna be just all right, the same 11 that we had minus Gomez and possibly Dom. So Brothers in at right back. You know what? Verts to get a goal, man. Verts to get a goal and an assist finally, man. So I can stop hearing all this rubbish about the man not playing well, because I watch him with my own eyes and I can see that he's doing.
He did play well against. I thought he played well against Brighton. I thought he was good.
It was very good.
You're just not seeing the finishes that you deserve off the assist. So I know, man. I watching Don C. Yeah. Don't worry about it. I watching him, man. What's
always around you, though?
I ain't hesitating. I watching him, man. Don't worry. Yeah, I ain't hesitating.
What would you like to see him go with lineup wise?
Me?
Yeah.
I would love to see Chiesa get a start. I can't see it happening. I don't know what's the issue. I would love to see Chiesa get a start. Chiesa looks forward all the time. Mm-hmm. Whenever he gets it, he looks forward, and that's to me what you should be doing as an attacking player. And your striker's gonna love that, because if you pick it up and you looking up, that means a man on an early run knows that I can get it if I make that run. So either Isak or Ekitike picking up that he can give me it in behind, or he can give me it where I want it on the run. I want to see that, because I need to see us slap somebody. I don't know if the coach can let it happen, because as soon as we go up 2-0, man, just throwing the handbrake. Bram, stop. Yeah. Just dig in here now and hold on. And I said myself, my man, stop that, man. We should be packing up. Leeds should have had a slapping. It could have been 3 for them, but it should have been 5 or 6 for us. Because we make it 3-0, there's no way that then coming back all that. Because the Leeds fans was ready. Yeah, we can just have a jolly old time. We can do a sing song and it all being good. 2-0, Liverpool's the champions. You know how it is at Ellen Road. The man in them backing down. But we concede, allow them to score 2-1. And you know what happened? The cauldron turned up the fire, and my men looking for the 10-cent pieces again, and it's problems. But you know it. Once the confidence in there, you know that you're fragile.
I've seen it with you. Since you mentioned it, Pops, I've seen it with Liverpool.
And all of a sudden, everybody looking around. Yeah, just watch. All you got to do is watch, and you can see the moment. Yeah, that's what Pops was talking about. Look at right there. Look.
I gave you your credit, Jess. I was actually giving you your credit about calling calling it with Spurs and how you deserve plenty of apologies because you called it out from literally before the season started. But I've noticed that though, Pop, since you mentioned about the men looking for the 10-cent piece, when you lot concede, I've watched that. I've seen the reaction. Like I've been like, all right, let me watch this. And I've seen the reaction. I'm like, yeah, it's not good. Isn't there's no less.
We concede, we lose. We got one draw. We concede, we lose. One draw.
Yeah.
If we concede first, one draw, loss or rest.
Yep.
Mad.
Yep. It's true. It's true.
Yeah. That's mad. Because it's wait, is it 2? Because you drew to Leeds and Sunderland, right? They the last 2.
We were up against Leeds. We concede first.
You
concede first.
You don't win.
One draw. Everybody, all the rest of the losses. Yeah.
That's a bad sign. That is.
Yeah. 100%.
That's right here. Look. It's all gone. Down the goal, head gone.
Yep. Facts.
Bigger H.
Bigger H. You lot got on the last day? Let me see this. Title decide. Let's see, man. Hey, I'm with the Emery train, man. Claret and blue and all that. I'm there. You lot did the business today. Let's see. I'm actually going to the end of the season now. Oh shit, you lot traveled to City away and Liverpool at home the last 2. I'm with that. That's crazy. Hey, if that's a title decider, I'll try to get tickets for that one. That ain't too far from me. You know what I'm saying? Go celebrate with the Villa lot. Jeez, look at you lot. And they play you lot. The last home game is you lot on game week 37. That's mad. Yeah, that could be. If Villa carry on, because you lot have been on smoke. You know what I'm saying? As everyone's been saying, Unai Emery, yeah.
Unai Emery. Good evening, man. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Where you at with the Barnes? What would you formation players would you like to see against Spurs?
Well, we gotta see what's gonna happen with Dom. Clearly, I would want Dom in his squad. Bradley coming back for sure.
Yeah, let's say argument's sake. Let's say he's fit and available.
Let's say Dom is in his squad. Then I want to see Verts in the 10. I would like to see Ekitike, Isak up front in the 9, and then I want Chiesa to start, my man. I want Chiesa, and my midfield is going to be Szoboszlai in the 10, and then you got Verts in the 10, and you got Szoboszlai and Grav in the double pivot. Why not? Because you can interchange. You could run a 4-4-2 diamond. You can do whatever at that point in time with them players. You have a lot of options, but I want Chiesa to get us run. I really want Chiesa to get a run, but this manager don't like Chiesa, so I don't know if he gave bad Italian food or whatever the case may be. He had belly or saying he had his shit-ins for like 2 days straight. He's like, nah, you torment me there just now with some bad Italian pasta and sauce. Nah, you ain't getting the starts. Nah, this is my revenge plan. I know it is. Or he gives some bad cannolis or something, bad pizza. Sam must see happen, Mark. And he treated Chiesa real rough. Rio should get some run too against Spurs, but you see against Spurs, I take a 2-0 and walk there, but I would like to pop them up like 4 or 5-0, to be honest. For one reason,
right?
We do. We play them well in this stadium.
What's the one reason going? You was gonna say you got for one reason.
Just from an entertainment purpose, I want to see expressions go nuclear. That was all.
I need to watch his match reaction actually because he went nuclear.
Oh, it was good.
I'll watch it after this. I'm gonna watch it after this. Yeah.
Just from a, you know me, just to see Santa be entertained. I want to see he going nuclear. I want to pop them up just to see my man just go to the next level. That's all. Because it'd be must-see TV for sure.
Everyone fully fit. Do you want to see Ekitike and Isak start together?
Yeah, I want to see them men build a partnership because both of them have 2 different styles. Ekitike is way more would love to come and receive the ball, and also he always likes to do the link up, the 1-2s, get back, that type of thing. Isak like to do his runs and get the ball in favorable positions and then use his skills to put the ball in the back of the net. I think the 2 of them can have a real good partnership together, to be honest with you. And I just want to see it. I want to see it. I think now is the time. With more not here, now is the time to do it.
It takes a lot of hard work with the midfield,
huh?
It can take a lot of hard work with the midfield.
Yeah, you got Szoboszlai in there though. You got Szoboszlai. You can do that running.
That's why I tell you, run your Sabozlani double pivot with Gravenberts and Tick McAllister out it all together and put Verts because Verts
and just running his discipline too. You got to be
because
disciplined
Verts,
in it.
yeah, because Verts itself is more than willing to trap back and play defensively and go in the pockets of space, receive the ball in the backfield from the center backs and run up with the ball and pick the men in the spots because he did it last game against Brighton. He's more than willing, he's more than capable of doing it. So why not? Run Sabozlani double pivot because he got the legs, he can run around. He would alleviate some stress off of Gravenberch and have Ekitike and Isak up front. Ekitike in left, Isak in middle.
4-4-2 original, 4-4-2 diamond. What would that be?
Play Curtis, yeah.
Diamond.
Curtis,
Yeah.
Curtis grab and Dom. Verts at the top of the diamond, and then the two strikers.
That actually work.
Yeah.
Yep. That's it right there.
That's not too bad. Yeah, isn't it too bad? So Pops will go to you. Scoreline prediction. We'll go, we'll go United Bournemouth first.
I actually got you winning the game against Bournemouth. I think you can nick it 2-1.
2-1.
Bournemouth in form. If
2-1.
Bournemouth is in form, I think it will beat you because they beat you already at home. But I think much like Wolves, not as bad as Wolves, but yeah, them in a bad way. And I think you probably can get a nice send off for the African boys. The last win for you for a little while.
Yeah. See how he lean forward there, just some Pops.
Facts. Just to make sure Pops knows I heard what he said. That's why, in regards to that.
I want you here. I want you here. I say.
Yeah. People realize how horrible we are. When's the last time we even won at home? Shit, I don't even know. I'm gonna have to double check that still.
2-1. 2-1 winners for me, too.
You win the last game at home? Your last game at home, you win at home?
Yeah. I think you win your last game.
No. We drew to West Ham, and the game before that, we lost to Everton.
That was a draw.
Brighton was the last time we went at home. Brighton
was
was
last time.
Wolves was away, and then Spurs and Forest were the other games, and they were both draws away from home. Yeah, we horrible. Yeah, serious. Hey, no, Andy, like I say all the time, I know where hope lives. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying this.
And you said 2-2.
One apiece. One apiece. I don't think it'd be
One apiece.
Anybody's one apiece. Draw, stinky draw. Yeah, man, I know where hope lives. We've had this discussion many times, man. Wherever it is you are, go at night time, go to your local strip club. That's where you'll find hope. Been saying this. Go in there, ask for
and
hope.
faith.
Ask for faith. Yes. Both hope and you'll find it. You might get, faith's in, hope's not in today, but that's where they live. You know what I'm saying? You know, at Manchester United Football Club, your strip club, you know what I'm saying, in your city centre. That's it. Nah, I don't believe that's too close to hope, faith. I don't know. Yeah, hope, faith, destiny, you know what I'm saying? Harmony, Mercedes, they all there. Yes. Peaches, yes. All
Diamond.
of them. Yeah, diamond. Yeah, diamond. Yeah, all it is hope and faith and belief. Nah, man, we ain't in church. What is this? This is high level football. This is elite level sport. Talent, yeah, one apiece. That's where we're at, man. Like, definitely, it's gonna be one apiece without doubt, without question. I was gonna say, oh yeah, you lot. When's that? Is that next game? Yeah, it's because it's the 20th. Shit, Christmas is really around the corner.
It
That
is.
next game is Friday. Fuck.
Christmas, yeah.
Yeah, Tottenham, Liverpool bands. Your mob travel, I'm saying, to North London's elite.
If Forest do it, we can do it too. 3-0.
3-0. Clean sheet and that, yeah? All right.
Yeah. AB1, man. AB1.
Come on. The agenda on, man. 2-0. I keeping it nice. That's my score. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I agree with Pops. I think, I can't. Liverpool are terrible, man. I mean, not Liverpool. Spurs are terrible. 2-0 Liverpool. They do. I don't see Spurs doing anything of note. They are that bad people. I don't know if people because they've not watched him, but yeah, 2-0. And make sure you subscribe to Beige and Reds TV as well. Links in the title, people. Links in the title. Links underneath in the description. Also on the featured channel page as well. Or you can just go to the YouTube search bar and type in Beige and Reds TV. Have you got the 7 to hit? Was it 5,300 you said?
Not yet.
Hey, you lot, go subscribe, man. Only 7 away from 5,300. Go get Beige and Reds TV to that next milestone. Go subscribe, especially if you're a Liverpool fan or you just supporting me in general. Support the OGs. make sure. But hey, Pops, anything else you want to add before we close out?
Come on, they got you on 16K again, no? Keep rocking, man. Keep rocking.
Yeah.
20 coming. We coming. 20 incoming. 20 incoming.
20 on the way.
20 ain't coming.
Yeah.
Well on the way. So I appreciate that, Pops. Appreciate that, Barnes. Barnes, I know what you got coming up. Beijing Reds TV, rest of the week, over the Christmas period, rest of the year, etc.
Yeah. Tuesday night, we got the
Well, we don't play you lot yet. Relax. You know what I'm saying? We'll do that the show before. You've always tried to get these predictions 2 weeks out. Yeah, all right.
Come on, H. You know the drill. It's one at a time. It's one at a time.
One game at a time.
You already know. One game at a time.
Wait, 21st of December? Yeah. That's Sunday. Yeah, man. I'll answer that. I'll answer that Saturday.
No, because we gotta do that. Because that game's before our next show.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Jesus.
You got him, H. You got him.
Shit.
You're right. You're right.
As the umpire was saying, cricket, he's out, man.
Yeah, he's out.
He is out. He is out. What did he want?
Yo, why do you have to, yo? We could have just let it slide. They didn't clock that. You feel me? Could have just let it go. Feel me? Because it was me thinking about it.
I didn't let it slide because I knew y'all played before. Because you played the weekend. You're not playing on Monday again. I knew that.
Because I thought
it was used to playing on Monday, the default setting.
It's true.
I thought it was one. I thought he was playing on Monday, and I thought he was playing Newcastle before them. I got the game mixed up. I thought it was Newcastle Villa. It's not Villa Newcastle. That's why I mentioned Boxing. Yeah, because we played Newcastle Boxing Day. So I thought, shit, that's our next game. But no, it's Villa Newcastle. Yeah, we ain't beating Villa, man. 2-0 Villa, man. We ain't beating Villa. They gonna pack us up. What you not saying? Villa, Manchester United.
3-0 Villa.
Villa. Cool. What you saying, Pops?
It's Villa at home.
Yeah, it's at Villa Park. Yeah,
Villa Park.
Even though we have a tremendous record there, I don't think this is gonna help this one.
No
Ahmad, no Embremo, no Maz.
No Maz. Yeah. 2-0.
2-0. You getting bust up.
Fairs. And actually, you lot play again as well. Wolves at home. Saturday the 27th. Wait, is that long? Yo, Christmas is fucking me up.
No. We got our show next week.
We got the show after. Yeah. You lot beat Wolves anyway. You lot gonna beat Wolves.
Yeah. We will deal with that one next Sunday.
Why have we got pictures like this? What is going on? Why are we on Front Street? What is happening? All these standalone games. Like, why are we on Boxing Day against Newcastle? Standalone game against Villa. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. We just got standalone games, Villa Park, Newcastle, Bournemouth. Like, what is going on? This ain't the way forward. You
gotta play every team, huh? Twice.
Yeah, but it put us alongside somebody else. That's what it is. Put us in like when someone else is playing. That's it. Don't have to put us standalone. We alone. Everyone else plays the 27th or the 28th. We're Boxing Day against Newcastle. Not Boxing Day against Wolves or Burnley or Leeds. Even Leeds will give us a game. But yeah, you understand my overall point. I suppose so. If Villa do what is keeping pressure on Arsenal, that is the win-win of it. Yes.
Yeah.
That is the win-win of it.
I do think Arsenal because I want to see the bottle. I want to see the bottles come out, man. Because then chess was out big time, talking a whole bunch of rubbish already, like if your season done already and your season just start. Nah, I want to see it. I want to see the pressure and the crumble, like apple crumble, man. That's what I want to see. But hey,
interesting. Well, we go out. We're talking about in the Q&A, so I'm curious to hear Barnes and Pops' thoughts. I asked them Villa in the title race currently, and can they sustain it for the rest of the season?
You know what? Unai Emery is a good manager, so and the way have they been playing, they've been in form. They're playing very, very well. I think they got a shot, to be honest. I can't count them out.
What are you saying about it, Pops?
The race ain't start yet.
Oh, you with Lewis and you said title
the race
races
didn't start yet.
title race in December.
Nah, it
it's
didn't
not
start yet.
starting.
Yeah. Nah,
In
it ain't start yet, it
January,
ain't start yet. Ain't
after
start yet.
January,
You could
then it
position
starts.
yourself to be in it, but it ain't start yet. Which is why it's funny with all of the, well, not all, but some of the over enthusiastic Arsenal fans who wrapping up things and already looking past certain things. They're saying, all right, it ain't start yet, you know. It ain't start yet. Villa
Truly,
got,
it does start in February.
I think Villa got 3 interesting games coming up though. They got you,
Very much so. Yes.
Chelsea, Arsenal, or
Chelsea
something,
and
right?
Arsenal. Yes, that's it. United, Chelsea, Arsenal. So they play us at their place. I think Chelsea, did they travel to Chelsea? I know they traveled to Arsenal. And then the Chelsea game might be, one sec, I'll tell you now. I can't remember. Let's see if it's at the bridge or not.
So that's a precursor right there.
Yeah, so
That's
yeah,
a
they traveled
precursor.
to Chelsea. They traveled to Chelsea and then they traveled to Arsenal. Both away. 2 London games. 2 in 3 days. Cool. Because it's the 27th and the 30th, or 2 and 4. That's gonna be interesting. It'd be interesting to see, nephew. What I'd say is, if you come out, we was having this discussion. If you not get 6 or 7 minimum from your next 3, I think you're right there at the start of the new year. I think you're right there.
The question is, what you do in January? Do you have money to spend? You got deals that you can make, because this team ain't gonna be enough to do. That's why I say ain't start yet. It starts when you make those. You gotta make the moves, because you see Veta just hanging around and all that. Come January, City could say that one, and all of a sudden is another gear that then punch.
Wow.
And
say,
and
you've
Villa
seen
have
City do this.
that room.
I think City do it.
Exactly. Just last year. Just last year, we saw them buy a whole set before they went to the Club World Cup.
Yeah. Loan moves, definitely. I think you need to look into the loan market.
That's going to be hard, though, because
the
positions that you're looking at are going to be in the attacking third, innit?
Yeah.
I would say so.
They need a better striker than Ollie Watkins, for sure.
It can be hard for you to find quality in the loan market, in my opinion.
You're going to get Darwin Núñez, man. He want all the Saudi Arabia.
Saudi, you go get that. Go get Duran or Ivan Toney on loan. That's your.
I was just gonna say, bring him back. Bring back Duran.
Bring back Duran.
Yeah.
And go try to get a wide player. That's what I would look at.
Yeah.
Maybe a defensive reinforcement as well. Maybe a centre back if you can. But look, gotta do this, man. To save us from Arsenal and save us from Vale.
You got to gamble. No, but you got to gamble on your opportunity is there. If you come out the other side of them 3 games in a position where you're saying, you got to have a word. Unai Emery got to go into the boardroom and say, all right, look, here's where we are. Because that's past the midway point now. So you're saying to yourself, all right, how do I manage the next 25 games? Because you want to win in Europe, you want to win the Prem. Because people like to say, well, which one you can focus on? And I ain't saying to myself, just focus on playing football. Because the man could get hurt in training, the man could get hurt sleeping. So the idea that you don't play one in Europe and you play in the Prem or whatever, who didn't get hurt sleeping? It was Rio Ferdinand. He fell asleep in a chair with his foot on a table or something. And I can't remember, somebody high profile. No, seriously, he fell asleep in a chair and the leg was in a funny position on a table or something. And it caused some sort of muscular something and it was out, just sleeping. Randomly, you could get some sort of stupid thing. So the idea that you can focus on one and not the other, to me, I said to myself, I just play football. You got to gamble and go for it all. The same way that we had the double season where we went for the quarter and was just short. You got to go and get it. You can't say, well, but if they didn't do this, they would have won that. You don't know that. You can't just pull out the one and say, well, yeah, let me stop playing in the league and let me go and win in Europe or whatever. It don't work. Look at Flawless. We are 15th and we still ain't got nothing in Europe.
Facts. No, that is true. Because even if people spoke about that with Slot this season, about forget the Prem, just focus on the champs. So
can't do that.
Like the champs,
that's how it's work.
Yeah, I didn't know that's how it worked. Like, you just focus on this one, just bypass this.
Let me unplug from here, and we can just play on midweek. All right.
That's why the cup annoying me so much, Wallace.
I hear
you. Go for everything.
I hear fully what you're saying with that. I really do. And I agree. We can go and be and we can talk. Like, that's what I would say. Them 3 games for you lot definitely lead up to New Year and see what's what. But
that's the measuring stick for me. That's the measuring stick. Right there. You you run through that gauntlet and you say to yourself, you know something? We ain't as far off as we thought.
Yeah.
If we can deal with these three, why not?
Let me see what's gonna happen.
But it ain't start yet, man. Yeah, it ain't start yet, man. The action ain't start yet. Come on.
After the January boat and you get into February, that's when you tell the race is really do that. To be honest,
you got 5 games in a couple of weeks here right now that can make the table switch around and different things can happen. So once you in the right spot, then you're saying to yourself, oh, okay.
That's where I'm at with you, look. That's where I'm at. So hey, Villa, do the business.
Yeah, Fox. And for us, flawless. Yeah, go ahead with that.
It does. Say this again, Ali. I'm confused by the comment. Say this again, my guy. Go on. Say what he's gonna say.
Yeah. So on top of the reaction show Tuesday, we got the watch along on the weekend, and then we don't play again until I think the 27th. And when is that? As a Saturday again?
I'm just looking at Wolves the 27th.
Yeah.
That's a Saturday, 27th Wolves.
Yeah. So then we got that to watch along for that the 26th. We're gonna run a Friday night lane on Boxing Day in the evening. So that one gonna be good because we had a good one this last Friday. So we gotta run another one back. And then we run into the new year. So subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell and y'all see when we coming up. But we coming up with a lot more things and you can do some exciting stuff, man. I got the itch back again, so I'm ready to go. The thumbnails looking crisper.
See, love that, man. Yeah. Beijing Reds TV people. We're gonna see out the year big and in 2026, even more content. So we're gonna keep the show on the road. And as you lot heard it there from Barnes, plenty of content over the Christmas period. The content's not stopping, people. So still gonna be providing content over the Christmas period. Just because it's Christmas don't mean it stops. Like other places might take a break. This space don't, man. It's 24 hours, man. 24/7. We're keeping it on the road all the way through Christmas up until New Year's Eve, New Year's Day as well, because there'll be a Christmas Eve sports Q&A, people. Christmas Day, I'll do a special as well. New Year's Eve, I'll do a special as well, like Q&A also. So obviously, if you two are about, feel free to pull up whenever. And
Christmas Day, eating enough food, B.
Oh, yeah, of course. That won't be for later. Me and you both.
I got enough cooking to do, my man. And if you see one on the menu,
I even have to do the cooking. I just got to show up.
You just got to show up. I got to do the cooking. So
hey, that's what happens, when you have kids and a family and all that stuff. I don't have that responsibility.
But I got all the good stuff happening, man. The mac pie, the rice, the oxtail, the ham, the jug, the dough feast, the turkey, the salad. Hey, man.
Yeah.
Big spread.
That's it. That's why I can't wait. I love Christmas.
Yeah, I eat 2 or 3 times a day, boy. Yeah. Plus enough drinks in between. Enough rum I'm going to be drinking.
My mom asked me, like, what are you doing this year? The same thing I do every year. What do you mean? Show up and eat and drink. Like, what are we talking about?
I'll see you there, Mom.
Yeah, I'll see you there. Like, what are we talking about? There's enough of you lot. There's you, all your brothers and sisters. You lot patting that. Like, what are we talking about here? All these cooks. Hey, you lot do the business.
Oh, yeah, you go with a Caribbean family, too, for Christmas. You ain't going to cook. Oh, well, I ain't eating nothing in the morning. I got to make sure you're hungry still. And I go in there and fill my belly 2 or 3 times. Facts.
That's all I'm there for. They're about, you bringing me? I'm bringing me. I'm saying, you lot. But yeah, we'll see what's what. And it says people forget how dark it was the start of the season too. I said it to Unk. Morgan Rogers was getting ironic cheers for completing passes. Look how things can turn around in an instant. From ironic cheers for completing passes to the most informed team in the league. I think it's 17 in the last 19 they've won. Something like that. Yeah. Ridiculous. Yeah, facts. Flawless moving like Haaland on Christmas. No involvement in the cooking. Just there to eat. Yeah, what do you want me in build up for? What is going on? You don't want me on the stove.
He just did a finish. Yeah, listen to man will burn water, B.
Facts. I'm saying I am not a good cook. You really want me cooking? So I say, Mom, you really want me cooking? How are we doing? It's ironic because that's what my nana used to say about people that can't cook. They burn water. That's exactly what she said. I hear that all the time growing up. Like that was her description for someone that can't cook.
Burn water. Burn water. It's bad. It's bad.
That's what she would say. That's what she would say all the time. Yeah. And actually, yeah, before we do close out as well, so shout out to Expressions for this. Yeah, he's managing in the Ballers League as well. So shout out to Expressions. When is it, nephew? I'm going to definitely give that a
Bigger
watch.
Expressions,
still.
man.
Yeah, man. Expressions making big moves. He's managing. I'm not sure whose team he took over, but shout out to Expressions, man. Every single time. Absolute real one. Cool brother. Hilarious done as well. Hilarious done. But yeah, subscribe again. Asian Reds TV. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. 5:30 on YouTube. All right, I'm going to keep a lookout for that. Make sure, like I said, run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button. All that good stuff. Asian Reds TV. Hit the subscribe button. And don't forget, we're available on all audio platforms as well. Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, etc., people. So make sure if you are on Spotify, type in Sarcasm City TV, follow, 5-star, or same with iTunes, Apple Podcasts. Because you might not want YouTube open. Maybe you just want to listen audio only, people. So it's all there. I'll see you lot with the Spotify wrapped-ups as well. We're going to redirect. I believe Northside's still live. Let me double check if he's still live. Because Northside, he a talker, so I'm going to make sure he's still live. Because he went live before me, and he's still live now. So I'm not sure what he's talking about, but shout out Northside every single time. Shit. He's on with Gunner? Oh, yeah. He's there for the next 6 hours. Sarcasm City TV raid in his chat. Yeah. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. Sarcasm City TV raid in Northside's chat, people. It's been the United Liverpool podcast, Barbados edition with Asian Reds TV live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in.